Sounds like a good idea. Go brunch.
Hello. Oh no, our names, our poor names.
I'm Heisel. Or no name, depending on
You're no
which.
name.
Okay, I'm no name.
Oh, I'm still me.
Thank goodness. Nope,
I am Jor. Technically, we are Jor
That
right
one?
now.
But your arm, which is right of the camera, is Dan.
This is like key. Zeke.
This one.
Alright. We're gonna win and we're gonna
Win by 2 touchdowns. I'm telling you, dude, it's insane.
H-E-I, right?
H-E-I-S-E-O.
It is insane that they're letting us bet on this game. It's the freest game in history of games.
Alright.
Kenny Pickett's gonna throw 15 interceptions.
I mean, he's a bomb.
He's
Oh,
throw
yeah.
15 interceptions.
He is a bomb. I will agree.
Browns v. Steelers.
Yeah.
I mean, the Browns are just gonna find a way to lose,
No,
right?
no. Browns have never lost at whatever the field's called now. Okay?
Heinz Field.
Last they did change it. It's no longer Heinz Field. Never lost there. They won the last playoff game in the old stadium.
Alright, that looks pretty good to me.
That's all I got.
It's
you
fine.
might want to adjust that camera.
He did.
Adjust your camera a little bit.
Sorry, I moved it a bit.
Why that way? I swear.
Take me out of it completely.
You just do it and
That
then
one was on purpose.
Was this right? I don't know.
No, that was left.
Alright.
Sword East,
Nope,
as
still
they
left.
say.
So, do I have
Sword
everything?
East.
Started recording. Audio's good. Great. Welcome, everyone. We are a really professional D&D stream here.
I mean,
And maybe some bad sports betting
Great
advice?
sports betting. It's the freest bet. Vegas.
No, Jordan says the freest bet. Vegas is usually wrong.
Yeah, that's what.
That's
have-
why the odds are what the odds are. 'Cause
That's why all
they're
those
wrong.
casinos keep going out of business.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a shame.
It's true. That's
Dying
why
industry.
all I did was win when I was in
Yep.
Vegas.
Right?
All I did was win
Oh,
until I
we are at a hard 0.
Yeah, we did hit the 0.
Beep.
wow, that
We
seems
flatlined.
that seems pretty low.
We're super dead.
big oof.
Big
Are
oof.
we downloading the
Just
cloud
switched to record.
instead of uploading to it?
The cloud.
Is that how bad it
Jimmy
is?
Cloud.
It's actually, our session is already online and we're just
Start
pulling
calling.
stuff in.
Oh, I see. It's smart of us
Alright,
to do
well,
that. Pre-recorded scripted sessions.
It'll
regardless,
come back. Don't worry.
yeah.
It'll come back.
Alright.
It'll be green. It'll be green in 10 minutes.
Simply top line production quality.
All right.
It'll be
So
great
we
in
are
10.
going to play some Mihraen tonight. One of the changes that we were discussing before we started is that we do have a calendar for the world now. I know this is what, we took a poll of what would you, the viewers, like to see in Mihraen. And
Doug, thank you for your response.
And then we ignored it.
the close second was the Demogorgon. The number one, though, was an in-world calendar. So that's what we have now. As much as I would love to go into the details on the stream right now, we're going to skip all that and just let you know that it is the evening of the 22nd of Shuskri as the group makes their way into the town of Juilaka. Everyone, tell me something that happened last session.
We fought a man bear pig.
I wasn't here.
And he didn't die.
But Reese
But I'm
was.
Didn't murder him.
It's true.
Punch.
Also, Jordan, could I borrow your big bag of dice?
It is in my car, but yes. I can get it.
Literally
big bag of
anyone
dice.
at this table with a bag of dice.
There's also a big bag of dice that's over there.
I wasn't here to know for sure, but I assume our new friend Heisel probably scores this for tonight, right?
Yes, correct. Seconded.
Up to you all.
Seconded.
Yeah, it's good to me.
I'm down for it.
We learned Tully was mechanically killed by Glessig.
Yeah.
It's fine.
The only way.
A 2-day walk away. We
And
had to go check.
canonically.
Exactly what I was thinking.
How is she gonna watch over Lucille if she's been mechanically taken out of the picture?
There you go. That's what I'm saying.
There's a new character in Flesh and Blood that you will love. Sorry. Second point.
Okay,
It's
so
spoiled this afternoon.
Really one-track mind over there.
there was a road, and there were some trees around the road, and then suddenly there was some screaming and some birds and
There was an old dwarf
badness, and
No
maybe
man,
it was
woman?
a kid. Turned out to be a lady who was a dwarf. But rescuing ensued.
It still is.
And there were little birds. And
Maybe a lot of things became other things last session.
Yeah.
there were little birds. There was a big bird.
Yep.
Suddenly there was
Wasn't
fog.
yellow.
Now there's this weird lady Heisel who can do things. And
But-
everything's fine. We're best friends now.
And
The
mechanically
best
cannot
of
turn
friends.
into a crocodile.
Oh, that's right.
Cannot
I'm
turn into a
super
crocodile.
Not cool about bringing this lady with us into Vantor and drawing attention to ourselves.
I wonder why.
Oh.
I'm sure you left on excellent terms with the town guard
I didn't
and
do
other
anything.
people.
So the big
Authority.
bird turned into a person, and then the person turned into a dead body, and then he had a cool little chest thing on, and so because we're bestest of friends, you gave that to the weird old lady that came out of the woods, and now she can turn into animals. Distinctly not crocodiles, but
Just
other
really
things.
small, adorable crocodiles.
I forget what the
Monitor lizards, sure.
There we
that,
go.
yeah, that works.
There was
Dual
no water.
monitor
There was
lizards,
no
though.
water, so we can't be certain if she had a swimming speed.
With
But
extended-
mechanically, she did not have a swimming speed.
Widescreen dual extended.
Because somehow
monitor
that's the important thing about being a druid. The
Insane
aspect of
refresh
turning
rate,
into
too.
something with gills, way too tough.
Can't do it.
Bear, sure, that's fine. Gills,
No
goldfish,
flying or
impossible.
Goldfish, impossible.
Oh, but I can swim in one more level. That's fun.
Yeah.
The
That's-
crocodile will be back.
That's why I said for a
Maybe.
brief moment you were a level
Oh,
4
fun.
druid.
Okay, cool.
The
I'm just gonna
gatekeeping of swims.
pull
What?
list of
I did not know
We
that.
can't be letting this level 3 druid be too powerful.
They
I
might
can't
become a
see it
goldfish
as like not wanting to provide like water breathing free at level 1, but
for one
So
character.
you're
Right.
level 3 druid, like a pirate-based campaign. I jump in the water and I swim faster than the boat. It seems like they should gatekeep this. This is why it's here. Safety measures.
flying I get. Fly like
Sure.
gatekeeping the flying a little bit, sure, makes sense. Wings are tough, you know. It's too many feathers.
Too many feathers.
Anyway, anything else from last session? You guys got some nice stuff.
We got a thing.
I rolled pretty high on perception.
You got like 3 things, one of which has mechanical value.
I did get a stained glass little portrait of a dog.
Let's go.
I was done dirty by some dice rolls that I didn't roll.
You also got some gems.
Oh yeah,
Thanks
I do
to
have that
this.
written down, but
Don't forget that you
Not
have
even. They were
gems.
just nice.
I
Oh.
do have gems. They are in my notes. Get bag of gems from him. It is there.
Bag of gems.
Begogems.
We talked about voices in our heads for a while.
We did. Did we decide Heisel does not have a voice? Or at least one that she didn't tell us about?
I
I
think
was
Oh yeah.
real happy that I found other people who hear weird
Yeah,
voices.
she showed up and I
Oh,
was
okay.
like, crazy person in the group already taken. Don't have room.
Me and
That
Jordan
canonically
bonded over our
happened.
glowy things.
Yes,
That
correct.
happened after you left, I think. You had a glowy light thing, and I have a glowy staff thing.
Oh, there we go.
And so
Oh yeah.
I was very curious how your glowy light thingy worked.
I think you believed me about Ohio
Basically the same.
immediately.
Instantly, yes.
Yeah, so we got that going.
We're friends. We're very good friends.
Yeah.
All of us are
Locked
very good friends.
Yeah, Zeke, maybe we could just
That
go
hasn't
in a
been taken
different
for
way.
you.
Go into town a
don't
different way. than
leave,
these two.
don't leave me with these two guys. All right?
Oh yeah, you can be part of the conversation that I was having with him while we were walking to town. They were talking. I was like, I'm not going into bad tour with this lady. This is just not. Listen, man, I'm not trying to draw. It's not a big deal, but like it's a big enough deal. I'm not trying to draw that kind of attention to us.
Also, let it be known, you have this like crystalline rib cage that fits very well as a chest piece. It is not armor, so 1, it doesn't provide any armor bonus. You can still wear regular armor. 2, you know, however you wear it, however you want to wear it is up to you.
Oh, it's full on display. It's
Okay.
cool and it's shiny. Yeah. Right next to my fancy medallion thing.
You see what I mean? There's just there's no amount of. I mean, I'm not subtle,
just
but
collecting
like I'm not
souvenirs.
this.
You're not anti-subtle at all.
But yeah,
It
I think
is
we
Raj
ended
Drew,
with,
the 22nd of Shrewsbury.
I think we ended with walking into the town. Some nice dwarf guy gave us the. Alright, you two.
Two dwarf guys.
Jbilaka, right?
Is
A
this
little halfway
Jbilaka.
to-
Yeah.
This is a mining place? Or is it an
It
underground?
makes stained
so-
glass.
Yeah, so there's a lot of stained glass and artisan craft work that comes out of Jbilaka. There's a mine nearby that has sort of a lot of not a ton of ore production, but a lot of minerals that come out of there that are really good for making dyes and making some little like craftwork pieces. So there's a little bit of gold and silver that come out of the
Really good
mines as
making
well.
red dye.
Probably some tin also.
Organic.
But then just the smattering of
Completely naturally
materials that would
sourced.
come
There
out
you go.
for the stained glass, as well as being next to the
No.
Scathane woods
Sometimes.
to get
Usually, yeah.
different insects and items of that like.
Lumber.
No added.
Also, something struck me last time as I was
Are you
like
okay?
I was
Yeah.
going. Yeah, it was just one damage, and I have 2 health, so
All right.
we're fine,
All right.
totally
On a
fine.
scale of 1 to 2, you're 50%. Yeah, okay. Gotcha.
But I did in the initial explanation for Mihraen, it does say that there is a small amount of magic that is not common in the world, but every so often appears. You might get the occasional person that's able to conjure water to fill a glass or something to that effect. It's pretty uncommon, but it's not completely unheard of.
They're probably from Ohio.
That is absolutely partly my fault. It hasn't been like of story value to really add in, and then I just sort of lost track of it over the weeks. But that is one thing. Just trying to keep the
You okay?
trying to make sure that Mihraen doesn't fall a little too much into like, oh, it's just like the regular world. Like, make sure that some of those differences are like kept in mind, even though it is very, very low magic, and magic to even the level of prestidigitation as a cantrip is really unheard of. But some unexplained phenomena like that are pretty reasonable.
Oh yeah, you're an Earth
Yeah,
genocide,
but-
right?
People that say it's real are just conspiracy theorists. All those videos are fake.
Yeah, true. You are in a small town, and everything else is a lie. Yeah, and so the Thakrod's ear would just all be
Things have
Earth
changed.
Genasi.
Okay.
You know,
The what would all be here?
Although,
Thakrod's ear.
That's here.
Oh,
My peeps
right. That crowd's here.
back in the States.
Literally.
Oh, and this occurred to me while I was rewatching the session, but this is another Dotzir tribe. Have I relocated any of these people?
Not to your knowledge, the Thakrod's
Okay.
ear are much smaller, much more reclusive than the New Dodzir.
What we're down to.
We talked a little bit about it last time, but I don't know if do you want to talk about kind of where you guys where the Thakrod's ears live, and I can help as needed.
Sure, yeah. So, to the south, there's a swamp, and we chill out there.
The end.
Heisel's
Heisel's
low on
hideout.
details.
Shush.
Vertier?
Yeah, the
Because
Vertea.
I think Drent rolled a history check and knew, knew
Yeah.
where they were from.
Yeah, down in the
Oh,
Vertea.
south of the Verslan.
And
Okay.
into the Sichtane, there are a lot of swampy areas where the where the Thakrodzir live. But because it's this like swampy, inhospitable area, the Furthane Geniocracy is like, yeah, okay, sure.
Keep your swamp.
Yeah, it's swampy and creepy and.
I want to visit now.
Shrek Crocs.
But first we gotta go to Spit.
Thakrodzir, yeah.
And Hazel
And
is having a great time.
Thranj Threa,
in the
yeah.
world.
Yeah, great. Excellent.
Anyway,
She probably won't notice if you're going anyway.
I mean,
but we.
I am like plastered to you and asking you just non-stop questions about Ohio.
Let's go.
Yeah, just
I'm ready for that.
if there's
Jordan's
downtown, I am
dream.
learning about Ohio.
Yep. So nice.
So we pick up as you all.
our party got more eccentric without telling, which I did not predict.
Erica's second character is crazier than her first one. Weird. However, no less motivated by food.
And there's like carbonation flying off of the
Currently
orange peel.
questionable
I
if
know.
as
That's what I was
good at
telling him,
making
the
food
orange
though.
peel's going ham.
That's ridiculous. What the hell?
But you enter Juilaka. Like I said, as you approach it, the wall is kind of in disrepair. You notice a lot of damage to it, and you only see 2 guards at this wall. Whereas normally, in Corette, you would see 4 guards posted. The Scathing Woods is also pushed back a little bit further from Juilaka than it comes up to Corette, in its proximity to Bantor. But yeah, as you walk up, the two dwarven guards at the gate sort of have you hold for a bit, and they look at you all. They look at your faces. They look at your clothes a little bit. All right, and wave you through. Jordan, you would notice. I think I mentioned it last time, but you would notice some machinery set up kind of out around the town, really scattered, really haphazard. But you notice some type of mechanisms. It almost looks. Give me a perception check just as you walk in.
19.
19. Yeah, you'd notice that even though they're not set up in a very consistent pattern, but you can tell that they're all about the same distance from the town, just spread out around it.
Can I make a technology check to try to guess what they are?
So there's none right by the road. If you want, you can walk over. But it is, it's late as you all are getting into town, so I don't know if you want to stop to go check them out now.
I'll log it in the book.
Okay. Yeah, so you all are getting into town shortly after sunset. And the town is a little bit darker overall than Corette. Not as many electric lights throughout the street, but there are a few lanterns that are providing a little bit of light, especially along the main causeways.
We have street lights like this in Corette, right?
Yeah, like I said, so in Corette there are along the main causeways there are electric streetlights, but there are along some of the side streets there are typical or
Like
there are lanterns that you would see. If you look at them closely, well, actually, yeah, they look like typical lanterns.
Anyone been through here before? Know we can spend the night?
Yes, probably.
Would I have stopped here on the way down?
Probably. So it's a really good spot to stop because it's it's about 1 day from Kret to Drilaka, about 1 day from Drilaka to Bantur.
Yeah.
Would Zeke have stopped and paid for a room at an inn?
Don't think so.
Slept out back behind the inn.
Climb the outside the inn, open the window, sleep in the inn, don't pay, leave in the morning.
Maybe.
Oh, you can like sleep in someone's house.
Please,
They're
I'm
not
serious,
houses.
guys. I'm serious. Please.
It's not the weirdest way to describe a hotel I've heard.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but like
What?
also.
Where exactly are you from again?
The swamp.
Oh, no way.
What are you doing?
The swamp.
A swamp, yeah, I'm from a swamp. I mean, we have houses. It's just,
They're made of mud.
I've had my own house, so I haven't really.
It's probably incredible.
And no one really comes to visit us, so like, hey, if someone wants to come stay at my house, I'm happy to put them up, but we don't get a lot of visitors.
You know, I hear there's this guy in Corette. His name's what's
You're about to be like, what's your name?
That's his name.
Hodrick,
There's this guy in Corette, Hodrick. I hear he's been like really looking forward to have somebody lead him down like to that swamp.
Huh.
Actually, so like that would be perfect if you took him there to stay.
From the near Guam
Yeah,
to the far
well-
I mean, you'd have to go the other way. It's a shame, but like.
Yeah, it's too bad I'm not going back to my hometown anytime soon.
Well, I mean, Corette's great this time of year.
But is it Bantur? Bantur, I've heard great things about Bantur.
Yeah, but like it doesn't hold up. I'm from there, and like
Hold up.
you don't get that small town feel. It's like a step up, right? You're coming from swamp.
Yeah.
You'll probably be overwhelmed if you go to Bantur.
Oh, I'm ready to be overwhelmed.
Yeah, exactly. So like
Let's do
Corette
it.
will be the perfect level.
Well, is
of
Corette
overwhelm.
like this? Because this is nice. This is lovely.
It's a little bigger than this even.
Well, that doesn't seem super exciting. Just a little bigger.
I
Like,
mean,
if I'm
it's
gonna
so
go
much bigger. It's actually
wanna
crazy
go
how much
bigger.
bigger it is. They have twice as many guards.
Is it bigger than Bantur?
She thinks our hometown's boring.
Yeah, it's way bigger than Bantur.
I mean, it's kind
It's
of part of
huge.
why I moved there.
Do I? Yeah.
That's what.
That's fine. I'm not even like kind of buying this. I'm
Y'all can roll your insights and in deceptions if you want.
It's not going to change the course of action.
yeah.
Let's be real here. Nothing's going to change. This is all for the
Lenny
bid.
has chosen an initial lane, and he will
I
be
have-
staying in it for a while.
unless Lenny actually would like to like mechanically motivate you to leave, I'm happy to let you all play this out how you will.
I'm just gonna like vibe with my 20 passive insight and just okay, sure.
Yeah, definitely have like a matchable amount of passive deception.
Passive deception.
Uh,
As you all are chatting it up on the street, there's a dwarven woman that is walking by carting a bunch of spheres sort of in a wheelbarrow, just like going along, and like hits a crack in the ground, and one of them topples down.
To try and catch it if I'm close enough.
Give me a dexterity check. Athletics, yeah, we can do it. Or no, acrobatics. just to get your.
Oh no!
It's a nice old 3. I tried to dive to grab it.
didn't even get advantage for that. What a waste.
I know.
Um,
About a 1.
you hear her like swear, and just like looks at you and looks over and like runs over and just like grabs it and looks. Oh, okay, you all right? You all right?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh, I tried to.
She like
help,
looks
but
back
that was
at
not
the
very
wheelbarrow
good.
and just like goes back and sits on. All right, I think we're okay. I'm not used to the. Looks down and there you see this sort of like big crack in the ground that her wheelbarrow got caught in.
There are earthquakes here.
I'm not used to the cracks in the ground. Usually I can stack these up pretty good, and the roads are smooth enough. I'm so sorry.
That's fine. That was not my best display.
Yeah, she like looks at you and like you're clearly very like
Hunky.
physically like just a
I
buff
am
dude,
athletic.
you know. And
I
she's
am
just
not
like,
acrobatic, evidently.
not lucky, let's say.
So do
What are
Are you-
these spheres?
Yeah, I was going to
Hi.
ask
What
that
are
too.
these?
What? Oh, these are
I've never seen anything like this before.
they're
Have I ever seen anything like this before? That was.
I mean, you've seen spheres before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've seen stuff like it.
The
Heck yeah.
closest thing that you would have seen is probably just like a vegetable, yeah. But, like,
But it's like metal.
or maybe like a you might like I don't know mix up. So they're clay spheres about yay big.
Okay.
I
was thinking metal.
They're munitions,
Munitions.
bombs.
Wait,
Yeah.
They are?
Yeah.
Oh.
What's a bomb?
That's a pie. Kind of pie.
It's not though. I mean, there's a little bit. I don't know. There's a little bit of a pun in there. Because it's a sphere and pie, right? That's okay. You might not get it.
I've never had a spherical pie. Tully would have made that for me.
Aren't pipe bombs
Who's
like
Tully?
cylindrical, not spherical?
I'm not affiliated with you.
Thanks for the help. Are you all just passing through?
That's the
I
idea.
think she was planning on staying around. A
No,
little
I'm going straight on
Oh,
through.
darn. Oh, really?
It's crazy. We're planning on staying.
At least the night. Do you know where we can sleep?
What?
Oh yeah, whose house can we sleep in?
Yeah, no, not affiliated. Right? Just trying to sort of reiterate that and just draw. We might be standing near each other,
We're best friends.
but there's four of us, and this is a person we met. Not affiliated.
And quickly became friends with.
But she looks over at the guy with like the mechanical suit and like thing on his head, and maybe Casper buzzing beside him.
Casper's
It's just
not.
like, but he's with you.
Yeah, he is.
Okay. Yeah, I can see why. Okay. Yeah.
Those
if you,
that carry carts of bombs should not throw stones.
That was actually pretty
some Ohio wisdom for you.
Oh man.
no, it's true. Well, if you like, there's not a whole lot of places to stay here, but there is the Broken Arrow to stay at. That's
You've
where
got a
most.
house, right?
That's where most. Well, I mean, you can see how I handle the bombs. So.
I do a light smack upside the back of the head at that one.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, broken arrows where we're on our way to.
Yeah.
Those bombs aren't for sale, are they?
Well,
You can buy them?
not these. These are for the mines. But if you want, you can come back to my shop. She sort of points over there. It's Rue the Day.
Yeah.
I'm Day.
Hey.
Hi, Day. Nice
I
to
was
meet
really
you.
assuming your name would be Rue with that.
And
storytelling.
because it's a dwarf named Day, it is Deigh.
I already wrote it down, Caleb.
But you thought I was gonna give you a Day? Oh,
It's not written down.
Look, I've seen the calendar. There's no DAY.
I wrote DAE. So actually, I had the right idea, just the wrong direction.
that's my name. It is Day Rue, which is DEIGHREUGH. Because
R-E.
sometimes I'm just sadistic to you all.
It sounds like it's saying ew.
I've never written down a name wrong in this campaign.
It does sound like that.
Because you wrote it down.
Yep.
Through the day, bomb shop.
Yeah. We
You-
should definitely go
I've
there.
heard this new thing's called bomb chews. You have those?
The what?
Never mind.
Bomb shoes?
Yeah, they run around the ground. They blow up far away from you.
I don't. I would probably just roll them. Just give them a nice long fuse and just roll it.
Wait,
If you're on the top of the hill, it works really well.
It would be explosive.
Ooh. What's baseball?
Oh, here, I'll pitch. You swing.
There's no
I volunteer the doll. Was the
I gotta take this down to the Heverwell Mines.
You want me to?
Heatherwell
Which-
Mines?
It's muted.
He-
I just wanted to
Heverwello.
explain.
Everwello.
Heverwellow
I'll
Mines.
pitch.
Heatherwell Mines.
Hever.
I'll pitch.
Heifer.
Heisel, you swing.
Heatherwell
But like,
Heifer.
I'm a really good thrower, so just keep going back.
Wine.
Just keep going. Keep going.
Joke's on
back
you
it
when
up.
she just hits it and Lion drives it back.
Into all the other bombs.
What do they dig up?
That would
with,
be-
Holy, Jordan goes, holy shit, something called Terry Francona. This is
Nah, he's gone soon.
She when you ask what they dig up in the mine, she'll point to around to a couple of the windows. A lot of them are a few of them are unlit, but there's a couple nearby where you can see these like really beautiful stained glass windows as you're going through. And she says, well, it's a lot of it's minerals for the stained glass that a lot of the shops around here make. Yeah. Is that have you been here before?
No, we met a friend on the road.
Oh, well,
Just one.
we bought it.
I'm glad. Yeah, that's a really
That was the stupidest laugh I've ever
it's a really
seen.
nice piece. Yeah, is that what is that, a sheep?
I don't know what it is, but I like it.
Pretty sure it's a crocodile.
Oh, it's like a They don't have those in the swamp.
Anyway, yeah, the broken arrows just down that way.
Push your cart over it, run.
Thank you,
Swell.
Dave. I'll be sure to check out your shop later.
All right. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow then.
Actually, I definitely would have stopped here for drinks. 100%.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I feel like we've probably, and probably you, well, I guess I don't know how often you ever left, correct?
Actually, yeah. No, there have been times where I've gone to Bentor to visit family.
I was going to say, it just being a day in between,
Yeah.
I feel like we probably all three would have once or twice before.
Sure. All right. So, Dave.
Fun fact, this establishment used to be called Arrow prior to the earthquakes.
That's some good branding.
It's important to stay with the times.
Yes.
So she goes on her way. Do you all just head over to the inn?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I followed the bomb lady for no reason other than she has bombs.
For no reason other than that's not
You
where I
said
was
she
going.
was the bomb?
All right. Yeah. So you make your way over. You see a few people still, going along the streets and shops closing up, and people heading back to their homes. You smell dinner being put on in a few of the homes that you pass along the way, and make your way over to the Broken Arrow, which does in fact look like it had recently come into some damage likely from the earthquake.
Does it have a sign?
Yeah, the sign, it has half of a sign. And you just
It
see
says arrow,
bro,
then it
air,
crossed out.
and half of an arrow hanging.
So one might think that the Broken Arrow was the written name before the sign broke. Okay? You
Just
lied to me.
We must fight.
I was so sure when I got here last time it was still called Broken Arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Can't believe it.
It's a joke.
Lovely.
Look, I'm not conventionally funny, so it came to me. I went with it.
Keep them coming. Keep them coming. I was going with you. I had your back on the bit.
As you all walk inside, you see it's pretty packed in the common room. It's not a really rambunctious crowd, but there's stew on all the tables, and it looks like a bunch of pretty not really well-to-do folks in here, but
Whores.
people that seem to just kind of like bunch of kind of a middle class crowd sitting around on the tables. Everyone looks pretty cleaned up.
What's wrong with the chairs?
But there's a bunch of steins of beer sitting around on all the tables. There's a couple bar hands running around, running drinks and food out, and running back to the kitchens. And an older female dwarf walks up to you all. Well, hi there. Are you all looking for dinner or for rooms?
Yes.
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 All right.
Do you know Day?
What?
We said day.
Yeah.
Yeah, Day. She mentioned some kind of a discount if we stayed here. We just she referred us over here.
Give me a deception check.
Channel your inner sociopath.
We're ready.
Let's go, Jamie.
My
Dornan.
deception is plus something.
Is it?
That's specific.
Plus a lot, but always a disadvantage.
18.
18. She just looks at you.
So you should
Confused.
pass this to 20.
You said they said that there's a discount
Yeah, she
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
for any particular reason.
She just saw us in need and said, you know what, whatever you need to stay there, I'll help with.
You just
All right. Well,
decked out in robot equipment.
It's mostly broken.
unfortunately, we're a little packed out for any sort of discount, but I'll see what I can do to make sure that we can at least accommodate
Yeah, I mean that's fine. We just
the
need
all
two
five
room-
of you,
2 rooms
right?
for 4
The
people.
5 of you.
We just need 2 rooms for 4 people.
You want 5? Well, who?
Who are the other
he's
3 that are
terrible
going to stay with
with
us then?
What?
I just said, who are the other 3 people that are going to stay with us then? 2 rooms for 4 people.
2 rooms should fit 5 people just
Alright,
fine, right? That's how rooms work.
Yeah, well, 4 of us and Casper.
All right, let me see how many beds we can fit in a room. I can maybe get I can probably get you 1 room. I'll be honest. And she just looks around at the full area of tables, and she sort of snaps her fingers and
How-
uh,
Are there any
Me, I can
booths,
sleep
or
on
are
the
they
floor.
all just open tables?
it's all there's 2 booths lining the walls, but they're full.
Sure.
She snaps her fingers as you guys are talking and says, "Cater, can you set up another just I don't know find something to put food on, barrels maybe for chairs, I guess. I mean, you all don't mind, right?
Nope,
we
that's
we got
fine.
some. All right.
This Yelp review is going to escape.
All right. Yeah. And as she sort of looks around,
Something I'm trying to construct.
a young human man sort of is running out, setting stuff down, wheeling out barrels and writing them up, and looks at everything and is like,
That's going on your next paycheck, pal. He says to them.
"This look okay? Yeah, that's. I mean, y'all.
I just give him thumbs up.
All
I
right.
just shrug.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
I
But
copy Dren's thumbs up kind of awkwardly.
It's the table is kind of tightly packed
Never seen
next
a
to
gesture
2 other
before.
tables, but it fits and you can sit there. And if you, so up to you all. What would you like to do at this inn? There's the 2 booths full of people. There's 3 other tables in this common area full of people, and then there's your newly set up people. If you'd like to do anything or just go sit down and have
I
some
would
dinner.
first like to go to my accommodations and not be holding the doll on my back while we're hanging out.
Oh
in this
yeah,
place.
yeah. She
Is there a lock on the door?
really
There will be if there is.
really just with how the whole party looks, the doll is suspiciously inconspicuous.
It's not that big. I'm huge. So
Yeah.
I'm more out of place than in my weird backpack.
My weird backpack. Well, I'm gonna need a little bit to just fix up some rooms and make sure that we have enough space for everyone. But if you'd like, you can sit down. We'll get you some food, and should have your rooms set up right quick.
That'd be lovely.
Sounds
Thank
great.
you.
All right. Thank you. She hurries off back into the kitchen.
So as she's hurrying off back to the kitchen, and we make some distance from the group, I'll come over. So I know you said you can only get one room.
Yeah.
Just real quick question: is it frowned upon after I point over at the booths? After those kind of clear out for the evening, even if we pay for the room, can I just sleep there at that table?
No, actually, that's a great idea. Do you? She looks at your group.
No.
Well,
just me.
there's four benches, and then the four of you could actually fit there. And then I don't know what I'm
I
gonna
think
do
you're misunderstanding
about.
the point here.
No, that's a great idea though. That'll keep me from having to move around all the merchants and everyone, and then I'd be happy to give the discount and maybe talk to Day about the authority she does and doesn't have on my establishment here. But let's be honest, you don't piss off the woman that makes the bombs of the town.
Yeah.
She was real adamant about it.
Get out of here. Get out of my private checkmark conversation.
Thank you for that idea. She just hurries back to the kitchen.
Man, I'm looking forward to sleeping in a bed tonight.
I can't wait for a mattress. Nothing like it. We've been on the run. We were in town for all of 12 hours before I ran out of town again. I didn't even get to sleep at home.
Yeah.
I am so excited to bunk with you.
Honestly, if we don't sleep in a bed, I will
I'll probably just punch Jordan. If I don't sleep in bed.
Your problem is rage.
Look, I did what I could to get inside.
Yell into the kitchen. None. We don't want the room. We don't even.
You still have rage left. You still have a rage left, right?
Definitely.
Just
Look, I would find a new one if I didn't either way, so. Do you know when the last time I bathed was?
Canonically, no.
We went into that water cave area.
Yeah.
You walked. You had the water touch you. You didn't really bathe, I'm guessing, but
Which one?
The one
secret
behind
door.
The rapier door.
but maybe only from your mid
You're not swimming.
your mid thigh
I
down.
did. Yep.
Are you in
I
swimming?
have rinsed
Yeah.
off
You've rinsed.
that time, wearing all of the clothes that I'm still wearing
And
many days later.
which have now just
It smells like wet alive in here.
Heist is just like, oh, yeah, this is how we smell. Cool.
it's just normal.
It's great.
Normal smells.
Normal smells.
You smell like you came from a swamp.
It can't get worse the whole
It
time.
smells like hell.
Are you sure you're not from my?
Oh, I forgot. I have a badger with me.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Charlie's just with me.
I
No,
remember that.
Badger.
He doesn't necessarily have to stay on your person.
Okay.
Should
Well,
be
he's
okay.
vibing. He's around. He might have come inside, but he's. I don't want to cast the things again. Because it just stays with me, right?
I don't know.
Oh, is it your familiar?
No,
No.
Summon thing.
it's not her familiar.
It's your animal.
It's her
They
strength.
just met. They're not.
I
Sure,
lied.
I'm
Okay,
familiar.
I'm sorry. The badger's not with
Yeah, I was
me.
gonna say I think it goes away.
It goes away. He chilled out with us for an hour on the road, and he's like, "I'm done with you people."
Yeah.
Did he
You
walk
kind
away?
of
or did he
come
just
into
poof?
town, and he's just
Was
kind
it a
of.
spell summon or is it?
He walked away.
Okay. I think I had more questions.
Oh, it's that.
Oh, your badger seemed to have disintegrated.
It's like explodes into
What
confetti.
the happened?
Even better if it doesn't disintegrate, just but actually explodes in like a macabre scene.
Like, just a rib cage.
Sorry.
What the
I'll figure out how it
Just
works.
gore every
It's fine.
viscera like splatters your
Like-
face every time it despawns.
like the dude guy got to it.
I'm a blood druid. I'm really a shepherd druid, but I'm a blood
Don't
druid.
worry. Don't worry.
Blood
I'll be
for the
back
blood
tomorrow.
druid.
Are you sure that's healthy for the badger?
There's a prolific family of badgers that lives on another plane
They
that
are
every
all
once their
named
kids just
Charlie.
disappear, and they're just like, why does this keep happening? They never come home. They just explode somewhere else.
It's just the Hunger Games with badgers. I volunteer as tribute.
I love you, Mom. The face of Erica just pops up. I want to play a game.
Just that hand reaches, grab.
The claw.
This child.
The claw.
That's the other thing I didn't know was happening. Saw 10.
There's 10?
Yeah.
There's going to be?
Well, the 9th one's called Spiral, and I accidentally watched that yesterday without realizing that it was part of the Saw universe.
When a Jigsaw appeared, you're like, oh.
So as you all sit down
Yeah.
at the what you're pretty sure is scrap wood set on top of an empty crate, on top of your mostly empty barrels. Everyone roll a d6.
D6.
Max.
Nope. Bounced out.
What was yours?
Oh,
Six.
6.
5.
You got 6 too?
Twice. First one bounced out.
Good
Both of
range.
yours are full.
Or what's her full?
Are full of stuff. Your barrels.
Oh.
Yeah. I just want you to know.
1.
It is good that mine has more heft to keep it in place.
What's in my barrel?
It's a closed barrel, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Could be the piss barrel. You never
barrel.
know.
Well, okay.
Mine's
Bring
filled
it
with booze.
If I jostle it.
The broken arrow, aim leather shop.
No.
Oh no.
Well, they got supplies. They got enough for months back here.
It's Roscoe's cousins who run it.
Look, it is a prolific side gig for a bar to try and keep people's...
Get him coming in and get him going out.
Making a lot of sense.
Make a lot of leather.
Yeah.
It does smell a lot. You are right. It's making a lot of sense.
Would you like a set of our ale leather?
Should we get
Barrel.
stew?
Yeah, if you all sit down, wait a little bit, they'll bring you out a stew that has this really spicy scent of tamarind and looks like some pieces of pork in it, which is not very common down in Kretz. So it's probably a fun little change of pace.
A little delicacy.
For you, I mean, the idea of just something so like. I'm kind of guessing all of this is very foreign to you.
Yeah. Maybe the spice is familiar. Like I was like,
Do you have
It's
spoons?
spicy
But
again.
it's a very different spice quality than what you'd have because
Wasn't sure if you were a spork people or who knows.
we do like a good stew, so we do have quite the investment in spoon crafting.
Yeah, don't you remember she mentioned she was going to turn that guy into stew?
Yeah.
I
Well,
do
that
distinctly
was when
remember
I
hearing
thought he
that
was a
myself with
bird.
these ears.
that was arguably when he was a bird.
He was a bird. Then he wasn't a
Cock.
bird. And then when he wasn't a bird, I didn't feel the stew thing as much.
As much.
But still some.
Distinctly.
I did
as
watch-
much.
I watched the episode of Seinfeld today. I don't know if anyone watched Seinfeld. I forgot that this episode existed, where Kramer butters himself and then sunbathes, and then Newman gets very hungry imagining him as a turkey. It was fantastic.
It has potential.
Great show.
Episode of It's Always Sunny where Frank's tired of them stealing his food out of the fridge, so he leaves some really good meat and tells them it was people.
Yeah.
And then they spend the rest of the
got
episode
the
like,
hunger.
I feel like eating people. That person looks really good. It was just like,
Oh my gosh, I just want to eat her.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
That's all it took.
yeah.
Why did I watch that show?
It's so good, dude.
So you guys are from Corette then?
No.
Not originally.
Oh, where are you originally from?
An orphanage from a place that is not important. Because Kevin doesn't know.
Okay. Yeah.
Brett might be from Corette.
Yeah, I'm from Corette.
Ooh.
Born and raised.
Just, ooh, there's no other response.
Born and raised. So what's Corette like?
You have to see it. You know, you can see the other way on the road if you wanted to see what it looked like. But,
I can see it on my way back home.
oh, that's
but
fine.
right now,
That's a good idea. I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's weird you're heading back already.
I mean,
Oh no, I'm not going back anytime soon.
it's less of a mining sort of stained glass sort of town. A lot less dwarves. more people like me, and I don't know, we hunt, we fish. You know, got.
I am similarly out of place there.
Mayor's good, but there's some Search Arc involvement that I'm not too pleased about. But you know, it's what it is.
Search yard.
Pricks.
I mean, yeah, bunch of porcupines.
Yeah.
Like that, what was his face? The guy you said was bigger than the bird guy. H something?
Oh, Halsef.
Halsef, yeah!
No,
Wow, you have a lot of H's in your
We do
past.
have at least
Hardly.
Yeah,
Yeah, 2.
2.
And now 3 because I'm here. Hi, I'm Heisel.
Gosh.
We
So, that's true. There is a trend of our relationship with people with H names.
You know what they say, third time's a charm.
I sure hope not. We survived the first 2.
No, I mean third time's a charm for making friends. Yeah, I'm not gonna murder anyone. It's fine.
Who said anything about murder?
Why was that a topic?
Well, it seems like what, Halsef? Well, no, you murdered
All right,
Halsef.
guys.
Who said that?
I don't know.
What murder?
Well, you fought him.
He is a
Her ability to read people is astounding.
So we're taking point in singing watch tonight, right? Just in case.
Just in case.
Somebody with an H name comes to the door and tries to kill us.
Well, I think she's gonna get us the best rooms in the house if she wants a reason.
That's true.
So as you all are sitting, eventually a musician comes in with a sort of oversized lute and starts playing some music for the crowd. In general, most people aren't really paying attention to him. The general tone of the common room here is everyone's pretty focused and locked into like their conversations. But the musician sort of plays on regardless.
Is that normal?
Give me a round of perception checks.
Is what normal?
Not today.
Just someone randomly playing instruments.
7.
And someone
6.
else.
-1 because I.
Oh no.
15.
I rolled a 9, but
8.
that's a 19 total.
Brother. Get out. What?
So
Erica has precisely 1 reliable talent.
Imagine having someone
Insight
in our party
perceiver.
with a high score. Yeah.
We have a perceiver.
Jordan and Hazel, you would both hear
This is
folks at the surrounding tables.
This is a dangerous duo.
The ones, it's pretty packed in here, so there's a lot of noise, but you are also very close to the tables around you. It sounds like, in general, it's, the tables immediately surrounding you are merchant caravans that are trying to figure out the best way of getting from here in Dreylock up to Bantur. They sound kind of impatient and a little bit frustrated.
I shall begin mechanically carousing.
Cruising?
Is there
I
not
go
like
up to
a
my
main
favorite bartender
road?
and order a
There
drink.
is. What?
I was just kidding. I said I go up to my favorite bartender and order a drink, and then I looked at Stefan, but he didn't look back at me, so it wasn't funny.
Oh.
So you all.
You sound like you're in
that,
character.
Any of you that would have, I think
Yeah.
you would have been here before. You would know that they have some decent beer, but they do have a pretty cheap mug of just this really sort of like light beer that has like enough alcohol to still feel it, but it is 2 copper per mug is kind of its big selling point.
We had a nickel beer night one time. It was a 10 cent
What
beer night.
is a nickel?
I wanted to know that too.
5 copper. You guys have a
I
lot.
served you a Pabst Blue Ribbon for your 5 copper.
I mean, I'll have a beer.
Yeah.
I haven't had a beer.
Let's do alcohol. That sounds great. Get to know each other.
What does she get? What does Hazel like drunk? Oh God.
Very sophisticated.
I don't know. I'm gonna go Yeah, I'm gonna go stand by the bar for a little bit.
I mean, can it get worse? Like, I don't. It might get better.
I'll let you know.
She might.
I go over.
She gets
I go
really
over.
drunk and it's just supremely normal while drunk.
Yeah.
Which is perfectly normal.
I am over by the
Smile,
bar.
just goes away. Start
If
crying.
there is a bar at all.
Yeah, no, there's a bar. So much of the building. So the buildings in Juilaka, similar to Corette, are largely made of stone rather than more wood-based structures that you might expect to see sort of from like our world's perspective, right? So there's a lot of stone structures, and here in Juilaka is much the same, kind of a low stone building. You do see over the door is a really nice ornate stained glass window with a picture of an archer sort of pulling his bow back, going with the theme of the establishment here. And then at the bar you see a kind of a mosaic countertop with a bunch of kind of an outdoor scene with looks like kind of tournament games. You see men on horseback and archers like aiming at targets, and kind of all along made of broken fragments of stained glass that have been sort of glued in place to form this bar. But
That's sweet.
yeah, it's lovely.
Turns out, town that makes stained glass has some awesome decorations.
Super sweet.
Gotta show it off when you make it.
Civic prep.
There's no ant population in the city though, because at some time of day it's just
Yeah.
just a flamethrower.
Oh,
Ants just
yeah.
can't live. There's just nowhere safe in.
I was like, no one has a kid and has a sister.
Yes.
This is an ant-free town. Unwanted.
Aunties
Uncles
beware.
only.
Well, sis, surprise! We had a kid, so you know what that means.
God, enjoy life out of the city.
It's actually every child is born with a pact to a devil, and it's only by promising every sister's life in payment.
So
does make
if you have a sister, it's a race against time.
Oh dear.
Oh no!
That'd be a really compelling mechanic, and also
Anyway.
really gross.
Really screwed up. Yeah. Really
All
messed
right.
up.
So you walk up, and there's a young female wood elf behind the bar, serving out drinks as fast as she can. Yes. Hello.
Sup?
Sup?
I guess.
What do you need?
I guess I'll get the drinks for the table. Whatever the five beers.
Five beers. Do you want the good stuff or the real good stuff?
What's the cost difference?
Well, the good stuff is 5 copper. The real good stuff's just 2 copper.
5 copper per.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll take 2 copper per.
Yeah.
for sure.
All right, real good stuff it is. She quickly grabs 5 mugs in both hands, and with her elbow starts the tap and just turns it back off, sloshes it over, and hands it to you. Here you go. Just be 10.
All right, slide it over to her. That was cool. Or else I guess 1 gold.
1 silver.
silver.
No,
silver.
1 silver.
Well, thank you.
I would
How
like
generous.
50 beers.
Let's go.
Actually, I like
tonight.
how many people are at
Reese
the
is
bar?
so huge, he holds 3 of them and just like drinks out of the bottom while the top 2 pour into the bottom.
Actually,
Be about
Just like the flower face of tea.
there it is.
about 35 people counting you.
In the bar.
Yeah.
All right, round on.
Send
me.
it.
Yeah.
All right.
1 gold.
Looks like a table. Looks like the table's looking to have a good time tonight. Just starts to like putting out a bunch of kegs and starts filling them up and just shouts out, "Round on the house."
Oh, excuse me.
On the
round
house.
up.
Sorry. Round on. Sorry, you are
Zeke.
Zeke. Round on Zeke.
I grabbed the 4 in one hand and mine in the other. Just bring it over, set it down, and then just walk away. I just walk back. I walk back to the bar to be around all of the people that I just brought drinks with.
Yeah, and it's as you taste it, it is
Rough.
pretty rough stuff. But
Hell yeah!
after
Have you ever had a 40 of Cobra?
after the first half, the mug
I have.
starts tasting pretty good.
Yep.
Heisel just chugs it.
But yeah, because you all are the most recent ones into the bar when you started this, the rest of the table seemed pretty excited about the round.
Yep.
So yeah, everyone
Sweet.
starts not in one big flood, but starts coming up and just as they walk up, they sort of tap you on the arm. Thank you.
Absolutely. And then just basically, I'm not committing the conversation with any one person, but I'll talk to people just like, I guess shoot the breeze with a bunch of people, like ask them, what's going on in Bantour, like, have they
What's
heard
the
about
word?
Have they heard about what's going on with the hearers, and then also like what have the roads been like for them, just like the general, like.
On the road pleasantries, small talk.
Yeah, so
Try
you
to pick
get
up some news.
the stuff you find out pretty quickly is that the roads have gotten a little more dangerous, and that's why the merchants that are here are trying to figure stuff out. They're trying to figure out, like. Plenty of people still have been able to make their way between town to town, but there's been reports of bigger and scarier stuff more frequently in the past couple weeks, and it keeps picking up. And so these guys have just been setting up for a while and trying to figure out, when do they set out for Bantour? It's just a day away, but it's scary to go out there again.
And does anybody seem to know why there are more monsters?
No, you don't. You get a lot of speculation, but nothing that sounds super credible.
And I will also sort of start parlaying the idea of stringing together like a caravan of everybody going up to Bantour to try and convince a bunch of people to go tomorrow.
Yeah, and as you do, there's a couple of the people that are in charge of a couple of the wagons here will happily agree with you and say that they've been trying to convince everyone else to do the same, but some people are a little mistrustful, don't want to be bogged down, or stuck in the middle of the caravan, or want to be in the front of the caravan. Some people are just a little bit wary of being with a bigger group, thinks that makes them a bigger target. As you're chatting with people, though, there's an elf that walks up to you, grabs the beer. As you're sort of getting all this information piecemeal through different
100%.
people that all sound exactly the same, because that is eventually what it boils down to.
Oh, 100%. But listen, the alcohol's going. Everybody's just a source of noise.
Yeah, but one comes up. He's this younger, sort of fit looking elf. Grabs the mug and is tottering a little bit. Slaps an arm on your shoulder and just looks over and goes, "You don't think?"
Do I recognize this person?
Give me a history check.
That'd be the old guy who screams.
7. The alcohol is doing work.
7.
6.
You don't recognize this guy at all, and he just goes,
Yeah? Do I know you?
"Are you the freak?
Yeah.
Are you the freak?"
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! And he calls back to his table. He's like, "You guys, guys, this is him. This is the guy that I was telling you about. Just like calls his table over, and they're just like, what are you talking about? He's like, this is him. This is the freak. He's the best fighter in. Can you sign my chest?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he just rips his shirt off and hands you a quill and ink. It's just like here.
Just like,
all right,
looking at
and then
her.
like, like
And
big.
he's the
It's not small at all. It's not graceful at all. It's just this like enormous just Zeke across his chest.
And he just turns around, "Hey, guys," and like one of the guys is like, "Oh, cool." It's like, oh,
Give him
thanks.
like a salute and a nod.
Are you staying here?
Yeah, plan.
Do you want a room with us?
Yes.
You have no idea.
We're always stuck on the benches, and you're in a room, and you gave us the benches, you bastard.
I'm about to go sleep in someone's house.
Yeah, the worst day. She can't lock all her doors.
As you're signing his chest, he says, "Make it out to Tora Hill. That's my name.
All right,
I'm
all
Tora
right.
Hill. Can you make it out to Tora Hill?"
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks. That way everyone knows it's for me.
Oh yeah, you bet. You give him like pat him on the shoulder.
Oh man, you're so strong.
Yeah. All right. I put my hands up. I'm like, give me a jab. Go for it. Let's go. Do it.
He like looks like
I won't hit back. Go for it. Let's go.
you won't hit that.
Nope. You do it.
All right.
Let's go.
Gives you a little
I
tap.
deck him. Yeah.
Just take it.
Reese walks up behind him.
There are no rules.
I slipped the jab.
Never trust
Your bed's mine tonight.
I won't hit you. Oh God! Oh, sorry. It was the instinct. I'm sorry.
Amateur bout. Sorry. He wanted to feel the real thing.
But it's a pretty solid hit.
Very nice.
You know, it doesn't feel like this guy's like a pro boxer or anything, but like clearly, you know, and looking at his physique, he clearly knows how to fight.
Yeah.
You also see he does have a short sword on his hip, and is wearing like hide armor. But yeah, he goes back to his table, and as he does, he starts like excitedly telling everyone, and so on and stop, and all you hear is, "Wait, you what? We don't have room." And and he just cries up, "No, it's fine. It's room three at the end of the hall down there."
All right.
There's no stairs. It's a ranch. It's
There
a
are
ranch.
stairs here.
They only go down there.
Distinctly, there's an upstairs.
Yeah.
There's stairs, but they're actually like flat stairs, so it's just spikes along the ground.
Goldberg's lair.
Yeah.
Distinctly the upstairs.
Guys, I think Zeke won that guy's room in a fight for us.
How nice of him.
What a champ. There's nothing he won't do for us.
Room 3. Never thinks of himself.
There's nothing he'll do for us.
Selfless entirely.
Real people's champ.
I like Zeke. How long has known Zeke?
Almost
like-
a week now.
Yeah.
Almost a week. Yeah.
Wait, are they 7-day weeks?
Yeah.
You've known me a week.
Like I said, almost a week now.
Wow. You guys seem all so close. That's exciting. You make friends fast, don't you?
We served together. More or less.
Do you want to talk about it?
We kind of already did earlier today. That Halstead guy.
One you definitely didn't murder.
Yeah, that one.
He is dead now, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Just circumstantially.
Right.
Circumstantially.
He was
Is there
unrelated.
anything else that you want
was
to find
mortally
out about,
embarrassed.
like,
Natural causes.
I know you asked
know,
about
that
being
really does
poor.
just get to the soul.
Yeah,
It
so
just cuts
I
right
want to
through.
know
Sometimes you
news from Vantor, news on the road, which I already gave. And then I guess I'd also want to hear about news from Corette to see what anybody's saying about Corette.
Yeah. So the news from Mantor, most of the people are coming up. Some came through Corette. Some came out around along the Greystone Lake into Druilaka. So
Oh shit. Sorry, I just realized something.
So out of correct, you don't hear anything that you haven't already heard.
Yeah.
The tone of the people here tonight tends to be pretty low on, here's the word, pretty low on anyone that had met Hodrick. Doesn't seem to be big fans of him here. But there are a few stories of folks that have gotten in some. You see one table in particular, the people look a little more beat up, like they've maybe encountered some of the bigger, badder things along the roads. Nothing super recent from Bantour since everyone's coming north, but you do hear people talking about the underground area that has been being excavated and explored. You also hear a report of some vicious killings pretty close outside Bantour. Most people, the person that mentions them says that they think it's a beast out of the Scathane, but I see a lot of killings, a lot of killings real close to Bantour, and I'm not used to that. In spots they thought most people thought were safe, slaughtered a whole farm out there. I know they've been sending out some town guards to investigate, and sending out some trying to set bounties out for it, and hoping to find someone to be able to get it, but so far no one's been able to stop whatever killings have been occurring.
Yeah. Naturally, town guards too busy protecting the snobs. They're not willing to actually commit the resources to figure out what's going on with the people.
Well, they maybe it was that they weren't sending out the right people, but the ones that they sent out didn't come back. Anything else that you guys would like to do or find out tonight?
When I go back for a second round, I will ask the bartendress that I believe is the person we first talked to if our rooms are ready yet.
Yeah. So after the first round, give me a round of Constitution checks.
Woo! Not saved.
Or saves, yeah.
23. I'm real good at these.
17.
4.
Dude, I'm never gonna break concentration on my spells.
15? All right. Everyone that gets 15 and above is still feeling all right. You're noticing some effects, but you're holding it together. Hazel, you might not be acting very different, but you're certainly feeling very different.
Tully gave me a carb-heavy lunch, so I downed this, and I'm good. I'm good to go.
But yeah,
cinnamon rolls packed in there.
Exactly.
when you go up to,
If you eat enough of those, it's turn to protein.
That's what Jordan told me.
Check that out.
Oh my god.
let's see here.
Also,
Totally
much
rational.
protein.
Yeah. Energy overflow, all that.
Sugar turned into protein?
Yeah.
Right about that yet?
Oh, this is I'm purely on cinnamon rolls.
Yeah.
There's some butter
There's
in there.
amino acids in there. If you,
When you ask Lynn about the room, she says, "Oh well," she kind of glanced around. It'll be a while till it clears out, but if you want, you can set your stuff behind the counter here, and we'll keep it fine and safe until folks clear."
We don't we asked for a room earlier. Is there not a room?
Well, yeah, I was talking to Zeke about it. Said that y'all would be fine just on these four benches here, but I understand that you're a little bit bigger. So we got something in the works special for you. Don't worry. Make you nice and comfortable in here. We just we can only fit so many the merchants in rooms together. But don't you worry that discount that I talked about with that you talked about with Day, that fella over there mentioned. We'll get you set up with a nice discount.
I mean, this is the biggest room. This is the penthouse. It comes with its own bottle service. Like,
I'd hate to have to tell Day that the service was bad.
This is
I would
a
hate
great
it.
room. I like this room a lot, guys.
I'm
This is great.
sorry, you.
Oh, you need to make a con save though.
Oh, I
Con
do?
save.
No.
Drinking bad!
You're a little bit drunk.
Oh, dear.
You're a little bit drunk.
Yeah.
Are you with him?
Yeah. Maybe.
I mean, I went up to the bar to get the next round, so
Yeah.
I assume I left you all at the table.
Yeah, but who's to stop? Who can possibly stop a drunken Jordan from following you?
Yeah, come on.
It's fair.
You got this eye.
I just want to know when you say these things, are you actually saying them within earshot?
I'm mumbling
Day?
them a little bit, but yeah, just, just like I look.
Excuse me. Are you unhappy with the accommodations here, friend?
No. This. I mean, as long as there's room, it's all good.
I like to think.
All right. Well, we got a room for you. It'll just take a while to clear out.
I will also, on the way back, I will definitely intercept Jordan if I saw him.
She's not
get
getting
up
us.
on it.
She's not getting us a room now.
Okay. So the table of people that are huge Zeke the Freak fans. I'm gonna go to
The
that.
table of person that is huge Zeke the Freak fan. Yes.
Oh, I thought
And
there was
guys that he told about.
It's clearly
I thought
like,
there was like at least two.
It's the one guy's like, oh cool. The one guy is currently shirtless, sporting a Zeke sign on
There are
his chest.
tears.
Zeke the Freak fan and the people that are tolerating him.
Yeah, and now he's like he just keeps like slamming on the table and like maybe almost getting into a fight.
No.
Yeah, my boy.
So that's actually what I was going to propose to this table of fine, upstanding gentlemen. As I go up and put, I don't know what a reasonable amount of gold to do this is, but I want to bet the room that they have against like 10 gold that belongs to Zeke because this is his fault. And they fight for it, 10 gold versus the room for the
That's a lot of gold.
10 gold.
in like a
I
4v1.
think he'll throw it.
A 4v1!
No. The 4 gold goes to the people if he loses. Or
I
we get the
see.
room if he wins.
I see.
Wait.
Don't
Wait.
you want a chance to go and get in the ring with Zeke the Freak? You and 3 of your closest friends here?
No. No. I'm pretty sure I saw him bite a guy's tongue out one time. I'm pretty sure I saw him use only a pinky to take down a guy twice his size. Zeke the Freak could take down the whole band tour Townsguard with a blindfold.
With a box of scraps!
My super fan.
Alright, fine. How about me?
I realized
I'm no professional here.
what I should have actually done here, which is Zeke doesn't read books. He stares them down until he gets the information he wants.
Yep.
Time waits for no man, unless that man is Zeke.
I'd like to mention that Jordan and Reese left to go do this, and I wanted to follow them, but I'm stuck in the inside of the booth.
Stuck on the inside of the booth next day.
You know what? This is a great time to clean my gun. You know what? I'm still taking it apart and just get.
Well, if mechanically,
You can't have that in this
I don't know if
establishment.
mechanically this
Sure,
helps or hurts you, but it is a round table. It wasn't a booth.
Well, that's a table against the wall then.
Yeah.
He's just stuck in the
Yeah.
corner.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Amazing.
I imagine when you and Reese were like sitting next to each other, and he like got up and his full barrel got scooted out, and now you're just like pinned between full barrels.
Full barrel and Heisel.
We're gonna get a room.
We're getting a room.
My counter offer is me
No, I stole you.
versus the table.
Oh yeah.
Who
that's
are
right.
you?
Yeah.
Sure as shit, not a professional fighter.
I mean, you're just. Yeah.
He just looks straight at your chest, which is eye level for him. Go ahead and make a perception check against this heavily inebriated
Perception or
fellow.
persuasion?
Perception?
Persuasion.
Oh boy.
Nuts one.
7.
5 plus 0 for a total of 5.
Monstrous.
Surprised it wasn't negative.
Well, his natural 8 is going to.
At disadvantage because he's drunk.
He just looks at your chest. He looks back at his table. You guys want to fight him? We're I think we win 4 gold if he doesn't kill us. And they're all much less inebriated. Not inebriated, but less. And they're just no, sorry, friend.
All right. One more step down the flagpole. That one. That pointed Trent in the corner. This one's a 1v1 though. You and him.
And his gun.
Ooh, what are we
No
doing?
gun.
Wait.
No gun.
You're not
the hell?
there.
I'm here.
stole you. I grabbed you and pulled you over to the bar.
And be careful, because you're next in the pecking order.
Bring it on. These guys are too good for 4 gold. I'll
10 gold.
I'll fight him right now.
You're a little drunk.
I-
You're not.
You're not on a 6.
Not on a 4. Yeah.
Well, the
left hanging.
Come on, we're buds. Thank you.
an older,
I tried
balding,
to-
kind of
We're
portly
not
man
impressed.
sitting at the
But we're
table.
buds.
I tried to help Larry.
Thank you.
Did you just describe me?
Yes.
No.
But unintentional.
He looks a little more cleaned up than you. A little bit of scruff on the beard, but overall a little bit more cleaned up. Leans forward.
A better version of me, okay?
So what is it, friend? You want our room? Do y'all not have a room tonight?
Yeah.
All right. So you want our room, and if it's not for that, who knows where you're sleeping. All right, so we'll say
a little bit.
looks around.
How's this getting comfy?
One member of our wagon against that fellow over there. No weapons, no nothing. Just good old fisticuffs. Our room to looks around. Starts makes eye contact with another guy at the table. They just kind of give nonverbal cues to each other a little bit. 10 gold.
Hang on 1 second. Is there a chalkboard behind the bar with how much a room goes for a night? Because also this world where I can just buy the room from them and not volunteer Trent for a fist fight.
There is no sign. You would know that 10 gold is an extraordinarily high rate for a room.
We're staying here for 6 months on 10 gold.
Yeah.
All right.
You also
fine.
have stayed here before, so
That's-
you
that's true.
probably would know the price of a room.
What's it a 2 silver a night or something?
It is.
Right rate's probably higher today because there's more people.
Right.
So.
Well, cheese month.
We got a discount.
It's gonna do it.
No, it's
I forget what the average going rate for an inn is in D&D.
It is on the thing behind your thing.
Behind my thing.
the thing behind your thing.
Oh no.
On the thing behind the thing?
It is on the thing behind the thing.
Yeah, I know.
On the right half, I believe.
Despicable. The Browns.
Detestable.
The Browns losing it.
Unconscionable, yes. First pass of the game was an interception, pick six.
Fuck Deshaun Watson.
Oh, here we go.
The motion carries.
Yeah, so this would be, probably somewhere between 5 and 10 silver a night. Tonight, might typically be running more.
All right. Well, he's a little less fun, and I didn't talk to him about it beforehand. How about we just go with? I'll buy your room off of you for the night for 3 gold.
10 gold?
Anchor high.
Zeke's gold, right?
How about
So he
one
says.
really special coin that I know that he has? Let me just grab I pickpocket him, steal a random coin, just happens to be that one, and then lose it betting to random dudes.
If you think that one is even remotely
No,
in a
I know,
loose
I know.
pocket.
I'm just playing.
Also, they wouldn't start crying after you took it away from them.
Right.
I just want to
I think I
bet.
would know where it was going. Like,
Yeah,
it
for
was
for
for a brief time when it got pulled away.
yeah, until it's unattached. Very difficult to pickpocket
Drunk.
something you're attached to.
You up for a bit of a brawl?
What? I won't fight you.
Not me.
What? Who are we? Who's? Do I? Is there followers here? Here's the word.
Trying to get a room.
And we gotta fight somebody.
Mm-hmm.
This sounds fun.
This is not extortion.
Wait, who?
I'm
Is
trying
this
to get a
the
shot
way
with you
habits
at the bar
Let's
right
go.
now.
That's right.
This is
I know
great.
you want to play,
Yeah.
but I've stolen you.
I have plans.
I'm not.
Someday I will sleep in a bed again.
But it is not this
You
day.
get the bed and it's like dwarf sized.
You want to fill me on what the
Oh
hell?
yeah, we'll race to the people that I'm talking to before I end up with
One guy's an elf.
a room for 4 halflings.
Well, the one guy's an elf.
Okay.
So we're fighting someone to get a room.
Oh, just you.
I'm fighting one. Who am I? Who? What?
Where's your man or woman? We don't judge. Or they. It's however.
They turned in early for the night, but we'll.
I think you can win. I'm pretty sure they're asleep.
So I gotta fight a guy or girl that I haven't even seen. What if they look like you? I'm not really a big fan of this plan right now. It doesn't seem great that they can see what I look like, but I can't see what they look like. Also, ain't so good with my fists, like Zeke is.
Some good self-preservation kicking in right
It's like
You said
The very reasonable
you said I'm not
yeah.
mechanically drunk. No, thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, I have +2 into wisdom. That's a consolation.
Oh no, it's not a
No, this is you are responding very reasonably
to this situation.
A packed bar.
I mean-
ready to-
Yeah, all right. One sec. I go over to Zeke. I think you got 2 gold.
What?
Can I get 2 gold?
Don't you have your own money?
I do.
No.
Can I get 2 gold? Can I go over to Drew?
I mean, yeah.
Cool.
Can I get it back in a minute?
Maybe tomorrow.
Reese,
Hey,
Reese, what's going? What?
Friend.
Why is he fighting someone? Why are you?
I'm fine.
Are you
He
fighting
doesn't
someone?
want
He
to.
he calls you back. They sort of huddled up, like pushing pushing. Sorry, is
Zeke fanboy.
yeah, the Zeke fanboy Tora Hill, pushing Tora Hill like away for a little bit as he just keeps like.
Wait, okay.
Just
How about Tora Hill versus our friend Hazel?
they like chatted for a little bit. It's like
Turn into a wolf.
Gotta watch it.
tell you what. We've been stuck here for 2 days trying to figure out the best way to get to Bantour. If you're as big as you look, and
I'm actually smaller than I was.
and that Zeke fella
Flexing.
is a tenth as good as Tor Hill makes him out to be. How about you cover our room charge for the night? And you just help escort a group of us up to Bantour tomorrow.
Done.
Glances around the table and like Tora Hill is just still like kind of in a stupor, just like raving.
Like trying to start a mosh
One
pit.
one of the guys looks a little upset about it, but the other two, in addition to the guy you're talking to, sort of nod. All right. It was just how it's packed out. It was 10 silver for tonight, but as long as you can cover that, you can have the room and just join us tomorrow.
Flip a gold that direction.
Passes it over.
We got beds.
It still seems like a lot.
Finally.
Gold still seems like a lot for one night.
Gold's
going to
still
get a bath.
expensive, especially because like this is not a nice establishment, but for an
Look,
inn
when
that
all
is
the
fully
rooms are
packed out.
booked.
It just seems like he's ripping us off. That's all.
I don't care.
It's just
Less than
2.5
10
times.
If
the
you'd gone to
price.
first grade in Bantour, you'd know the economics of.
Okay, what, Mantor? They went to school.
Went to specifically first grade.
Yeah. By second grade, it's
Can't
assumed
be
you
that.
know how supply and demand works, and
Right,
is
yeah.
never talked about again.
Yep. Got after the calendar.
Cool.
Excuse me.
All right. Anything else?
I would like to get, if at all possible, and they have any liquor, I would like to get a shot for Jordan and myself at the bar.
Yeah. When you go up to the bartender, back again, getting another round for everyone.
No. You guys got any like harder liquor or just beer?
We have some harder stuff. You want stuff that you can light on fire, or stuff that you can't light on fire?
I assume the fire one is stronger.
Yeah.
Which one tastes better though?
How many beers have you had?
I'm probably too deep.
Too deep. Probably the stuff that doesn't light on fire.
Go with that.
All right. She goes over and gets a clay jug, pops it open, just picks it up, pours a couple shots, sets it back down, corks it. Here you go. She right before you take it, she picks up like a flint and steel and just sparks over it. Yeah, you're good.
Sweet.
It's a heck of a test.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
When'd you get here?
Also,
He's been
I did pull him over this
Oh,
time.
okay.
This time Jordan is here.
I am supposed to be there.
Because as he was leaving the bar, like, proper with Reese, I grabbed Jordan and pulled him to the side.
I also at some point did go up and try and grab a full another round for our table.
Sure.
And so when I get back to our little table, she's gonna be like, "We got a room for tonight, and we're going with those fuckers to Bantour tomorrow."
Do I know how much we would normally be able to charge for like being guards to Bantour?
Yeah.
We got paid by Rich to do that.
I won't even make you roll for it just because you've
Done
done that. Yeah, usually it'd be pretty reasonable to be making. It's not a super high paying job, but you could probably make.
I mean, supply and demand. I hear the road's tough this time.
I think on a normal day, we'll see if I have to correct myself on this later, but I think it'd be about a gold a day for like reasonably dangerous. Like usually between Drelok
It's always reasonably dangerous when I'm around.
Drelok and Bantor, like you wouldn't necessarily need that much, need to be paid that much, but a gold a day would be a good rate
Per person or for the just as a
per person.
Wow. All right.
Get rich. What's the occasion here, Zeke?
But I mean, first of all, we're alive and we're out of Corette.
First time.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Well, to another city. Yeah.
Well, don't get too excited about Bantor. It's not that well. It's better and worse.
Maybe 2 gold per day,
But,
based on the first Reddit post I
yeah,
clicked on.
this one's a proper drink to Jag. You guys seemed like you were buddies.
One of my best ones.
Same here, brother. Slam it back.
It honestly tastes about like moonshine. Not a whole lot of character to it. Just
Get this mad chaser.
Hopefully not methanol.
hopefully not.
Hopefully not meth.
Can I, since I have, canonically I have Drent trapped.
Yeah.
Mechanically.
You
I'm making acrobatics check to get out of here.
trapped by societal norms.
You've non-magically cast hold person.
Guilt
So-
trip. It's super effective.
I have 2 questions.
Oh, I'm surprised.
Just 2?
I'm surprised by the number, honestly. Wait,
There
what?
might be more questions after your answers. So 1, how does this thing work? And 2, when did you start hearing voices and how often? Okay, well, it's like 2A, 2B. How often do you hear the voices and when did they start?
Well, I died the one time I came back. That's when the voices started.
Really?
And as far as how often, if the voice feels inclined to say something, yeah, maybe once every couple hours. And if I ask him something and I'm persistent about it, more than that. But yeah, can't.
So when did you die?
Oh, like a week ago. Right around the same time I met Zeke. Wait a minute.
Oh.
No.
It's been a busy week.
But yeah, there's been some trouble in bed. I got hit with this guy just caved my chest in pretty good,
Yeah.
and I was down for the count.
Well,
That's what happened.
This sentence got caved my chest in pretty good.
so what did dying feel like? Always been curious.
Show her. Zeke from the top rope. Show her.
I just like
Like, were you dead or?
cleaning my gun. Wasn't great.
Uh-huh.
It's the most dead I've ever been, so I can't really compare to normal dead.
Sure. Usually it's a one shot sort of thing. There's not really
That's what I thought.
repeat experimentation.
I don't know.
Sometimes one shots turn
Felt
into
like
3
nothing.
shots. You know.
Felt like nothing until then. I heard talking to this voice guy, and then I came back.
Oh.
It was pretty. I don't know. It was quiet. Other than that, and then next thing I knew, I was back on my feet again. Apparently, it had been like a couple of hours between me dying and coming back, but it just kind of passed in a blur to me. I'm just making this up on the spot. I hope this is right. I don't reckon. well, I mean, it wasn't. I mean, the dying part sucked, but the being dead part just wasn't really nothing. It wasn't bad, wasn't good, I guess. I don't say anything else. Start cleaning my gun again.
So how does this work? What does it do? You killed birds with it. That was exciting.
Yeah, I take out one of the metal projectiles and put it down. Shoots these out really fast.
I pick it up. What is this?
Well, it uses magnets, right? That was
Yeah.
the official thing. Okay. Yeah. It uses magnets and a galvanic force to basically, if I put it, I have no idea how that really works. But like this piece moves here, and then when that happens, the bullet goes flying, and then it hurts things over there. I mean, I'm not. Jordan might understand how the science of it works. I just know how the mechanics of it work.
Just makes a little vine grow up from the table and hands it back to you. So it's magic.
Might as well be, as far as I'm concerned. I've taken this thing apart, put it back together. I actually do these rooms usually, if we get a room, does it they usually have tables, or is it too packed for that? Like a place where I could like make a workstation.
Oh, in the room? Yeah, there's a normally there'd be a small dresser, but considering there's going to be 4 beds in a single room,
yeah, that's what I was worried about.
there's not a whole lot of space to make a work. If you're committed to one, you could either just set up on the
Down here.
table.
Is that you, or is that normal?
Do I know about this one?
With your insight, you know
No.
I'm just making it up.
Oh.
Well, actually,
Huh? Yeah?
no, it's pretty bad.
Yeah,
I have a -2.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
but,
yeah.
your pass is way better.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, the fog thing is a little new. It is a little scary, isn't it?
I almost shot you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this bullet thing, you were just that was almost in you.
But you didn't. And I'm sure glad you didn't.
If that bird wasn't there,
Uh-huh.
that bird was a threat.
You know, I think I made a good team with Bird though. And look, yeah. Maybe I can't do birds. I don't know why. Just think I can't do birds. Maybe one day though.
What do you mean you can't do birds?
Well, you saw the lizard.
Good save.
I turned into a lizard as soon as I got this.
I know that
Yeah,
character, but
yeah,
like, all right. Well, you're saying you can transform into things that aren't lizards.
Yeah.
Like what?
You could do some birds.
Just flightless birds.
Could do an ostrich.
Chicken.
Have you seen an ostrich?
No.
Not yet. I bet you
Well,
spit case is filled
I
with
don't
them.
know. I just. You want me to try right now?
Known for their
No.
ostrich races.
Okay, how about tomorrow?
Spit cage ostrich
Sure.
races.
We'll try
Annual
it.
We're not in a
tradition.
crowded area.
Every month of death. Annually.
I mean, you can do it. You
Daily
just not
ostrich
near
races.
me because
Spit case.
Try
Yes,
this guy.
spit case. I forgot about
Pieces.
spit case.
I know people crowd over here asking questions about my new bird pet thing.
Yeah. Just the bird doesn't feel like it's gonna happen, but
I would. Not
maybe
that it's not.
maybe a badger.
Don't forget.
I feel
about
badgered today.
spit case.
Not that it's not exceedingly impressive that you can turn into variously sized animals, but I would refrain from doing that in public. It was
Yeah.
very out of the ordinary and would raise suspicion and or alarm.
Don't you think it'd make a great show though?
Actually, I do.
I think I can make some money off of this, right?
Definitely.
Yeah. In band tour.
Is that why you have left your swamp?
Swamp kids afraid to leave a swamp.
Well, it's sure a fun thing to do. I mean, I gotta
Leaving the swamp is a fun thing to do.
just life. Look at this. I have a fun new toy. I have new friends. Everything's great.
Why not leave until now?
Well, I didn't have, I couldn't make mushrooms and other things till fairly, a while. That kind of took me, I had to talk some people into things. Then I could go.
Are you a serial killer?
No. No, nothing like that. Just,
Insight.
just
She's also an exceedingly good,
Good
liar.
liar. My passive deception is actually 30.
Her AC is 9, but her wisdom and charisma.
Yeah.
We can hit her, but she'll pretend it didn't hurt, and we'll believe her.
She's a god.
there's
She's
just,
dead, but she's faking it, so I think she's alive.
Folks back home are mostly just pretty boring squares. Not the adventuring type. Took me a little bit to be like, yeah, adventure, it's great.
I mean, boring can be nice, though. I wouldn't give up. I wouldn't say no to some boring right now.
I do miss a little bit of boring.
I don't.
Well, sounds like
We'll see how you feel in a week.
yeah, because this last
Lot
week.
can happen.
All right. Anything else y'all would like to do before we go to turn in for the night?
When we actually go to the room eventually, I
Theoretically.
will leave the doll with Drent, who may or may not be cleaning his gun or
I'm
whatever
probably
to
done.
pass the time.
I'm probably done by then.
Okay. Well,
That's probably pretty uncomfortable for you.
sit with this while
Done.
I... No, it's muted.
Well, but
I know the blade is tied to the doll, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's still not fun to be next to it.
Yeah.
Oh, is it a... Okay.
It
Yeah.
still applies with the sword.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I was still occasionally doing like the within 5 feet of you. Feel like puking. Back away.
God damn it. And I will begrudgingly take the doll with me as I go and get a bath. Don't look.
Bath toys. Don't look.
I need my bath support.
You just, as you get ready to take a bath, you don't actually hear anything. It's muted, but you feel like you
Violated.
just after spending so much time with it, you just like hear a giggle in your head, even though it's not really there.
The hollow echo of it trying to laugh at me.
But yeah, you're able to. They'll set you up
we
with
have
a really nice.
hate relationship, me and the doll.
They'll set you up with a nice bath, and you get the doll's still wrapped, so they don't really even give you a weird look. It's just a thing you're carrying.
That's my suitcase. Yeah, totally. Ignore the shape.
But yeah, you can all get
I
nice
will have a
nice
nice
baths.
long soak.
Do not take a bath.
We all can.
Unsurprised.
The mushrooms don't like that much water.
I probably will.
When
Suffocate.
Mushrooms
Is
take
it
over.
individual,
when we get watered.
like a tub, or is it just
Friend
probably
bath.
tubs? Right.
yeah, it's
That's what I'm trying to
tubs.
figure out.
It's tubs. It takes a little bit to work everyone through there,
Yeah.
but they'll get everyone. It's not like soak
get
for
the
an
big
hour, but they'll
You get
run
the
everyone water. As things start quieting down in the common room, the Zeke fanboy runs back up to you and goes, "Hey, Zeke,
Yep.
good news!
Yep.
It turns out that we actually get the common room for the night. We just get to hang out down here.
All right.
So you can stay with us down here."
Yeah. For sure.
I didn't think about that.
This was my original objective. Is when we get the room, and I'll be like, "Oh, Zeke, I thought you had other accommodations for the night."
It did. It was just in the common room away from her.
Yep.
Fair.
That was the original plan.
There's no losing for you.
Everyone's still happy.
Yeah, this is exactly what I planned initially. There's just other people.
I'm just gonna go be friends with these guys now.
Reese was in a tough. I was just like, man, I'm just trying to look out for me.
Yeah.
I'm just not trying to sleep with the swamp lady.
And that been me.
But as you all go to put your stuff in there, they start pulling their stuff out, and you hear them sort of bang on the door and yell in, and out comes this pretty big, beefy looking woman, just like really tired. Looks like she's a little bit beaten up from whatever might have happened earlier today.
Lucky drunk didn't get a hold of you.
Comes out and just like plops down in a newly emptied booth where one of the tables has cleared out and gone into their room, plops down and just sort of like falls over and is basically asleep again.
Poor lady.
Perfect. I think you could have taken her.
Snuggle on up.
It's like give you a
into
side
bed.
eye and shake my head.
Oh, Zeke, I can sleep on the floor.
I did not come back towards the room, just to be clear.
No, I call down into the. Hey, Zeke.
Down the hallway.
I look at my super fan.
Down the
I
hallway
look at my
on the single floor.
Yeah, the single fan. Look at my super fan. I'm not here. Yeah, woman, tell her I'm not here. Tell her I went outside. Alright?
Okay, yeah.
She's just like looking at you.
Are you just like, in view of the hall, or
No,
are
I would just. I'm not. I don't know how the layout of it
He pulls a
is.
Bilbo
If
and
the,
spits something up. I'm not at home.
yeah.
no, I mean if I'm in view of the hall, then whatever. But
No, I mean you can. There's a hall, and then there's a common room. You can just duck around the corner.
Yeah, well, I don't know if the hall's in the middle or what. I would not be just standing in the middle of the room. Is my point. I'd be
Yeah.
on one side or the other.
Gotcha. So you're
like,
you're not like hiding under something.
No.
You're just trying to stay out of sight.
Alright.
Not
Yep.
really. I'm
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
far enough that I'm not straight and eye shut. Like if she walks
Sure.
down the hall, she'll see me.
Okay,
100%.
sure.
It's
Sure.
just one of those things where I'm just like, somebody's calling your name from the other room, and you're like,
I'm not here.
tell
Yeah,
them
yeah,
that.
yeah. Yeah. I just wanted to know if I got to picture Zeke like hiding under a blanket from Hazel.
I'm not here.
Hazel will say, bed going once, going twice.
I'll take two.
Alright, see you
He
bye.
just walks up, and like as you count down and say "see you bye," he walks over. Zeke's not here.
Oh, okay. Just pat his face a little bit. I'll see you tomorrow, sweetheart. And walk away.
He signed my chest. Zeke the freak. I punched him. Walks back over, and he just like he would start just like asking you like, did you really knock out a bolt in one punch?
I put my arm around him. Let me tell you. I start telling the tallest tale. Like I know that this guy is going to just spread fantasies about me, so I tell the grandest ones.
Yeah. He listens to like most of the first one and then slowly just
Yeah,
like
yeah, for sure he's passing out.
just starts falling asleep and I kind of imagine it turning into like, you know, dad reading a kid a story where he's just like, tell me another one, Zeke. Tell me about the time where you beat up.
Yeah.
It's just out.
I just like slump him down and like I don't know,
take his money, walk
open booth or chair. I put him distinctly not on the floor.
There's enough of them that a couple of them will have to sleep on the floor. The innkeeper actually brings in what looks like a slightly shaped sack of feathers as a sort of a beanbag mattress. She'll set it out and he can flop down on that.
Perfect. I'll do that for him.
Best boy deserves
That was gonna be what Reese got to sleep on. That's what she was putting together.
Oh boy.
I am instead sleeping in a, twin double bed. I don't know.
Pretty comfortable mattress.
Pretty comfortable.
It's not
probably not tall enough for someone who's 7.5 feet tall.
It's not.
So
not
my
really.
feet are just on the floor.
But,
Still around. Yeah,
but
knees, like,
look.
bent over the
Speaking
end
as
of the
someone
bed,
that slept on many a bed where my feet have hung off the end, it's not so bad. You know.
No, it's fine.
It
beats
your
the
feet,
shit out of everything
your
else
feet
I've slept
aren't
on
on
for
the
last
floor.
week.
It's just sort of like at the like a little bit up from your ankles, so you're pretty well supported. You can always curl up a little bit. How does Reese sleep? Fetal position?
Little
stomach,
spoon is the doll.
Little spoon is the doll.
Oh man. And I just do if they're.
You wake up and it's the big spoon.
In one of the booths, I'll just do a back against the wall, just like switch my duster around to be a blanket and just cross arm, just sleep there.
Sure.
Just the kickback.
Yeah. Anything else before you all turn in?
It leaves a lot of dust and mud. It like doesn't take her boots off.
Yeah.
And he's gonna follow you around with a vacuum if you do that.
Oh, what a throwback! Oh man.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Uh,
That took me a second.
It's a dirt floor, but like still just coming around with a vacuum.
I don't remember this.
The gym
Gym.
when he drank
Oh,
mud
yeah,
in the
okay.
gym. And so the rest of that particular workout session, the dude like followed Jordan around with a vacuum.
He was striking mud over.
I wasn't even there. I just heard about this.
No,
but it
but
was
the next day
legendary.
there was a sign up.
Yeah.
Well, there's also a reprimanding.
He did tell me about it. I told him I was sorry. I
The
didn't
day
realize
of.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, "You're tracking dirt around."
I said sorry. I said I'd vacuum it.
It's wild.
He wouldn't let me.
Well, yeah, he said, "No, it's fine. Just don't do it again."
No, it's fine.
That
I'm
was
just
right
gonna follow
before
you around.
That was
now.
before I joined, I think.
Yeah,
It was before you
same.
joined,
I think it was before me.
It was
yeah.
right.
It was.
Oh, was it really before you too?
Yeah, it was just.
Because I
I
was gonna
wasn't
say
there for it.
I joined like a month or two after you, I want to say, but yeah, I don't know. Good times, good times.
I'm so excited to meet more Zeke fanboys in Vancouver. Let's
Apparently,
go.
Nick Chubb had a catastrophic
no, it's
injury in
this
this game.
season's
What are
Yep.
Yeah.
Pick up Kareem Hunt again. Anyways,
All right.
we sleep.
Sleep, gain the benefits of a long rest. I don't know if you guys wanted to set up watches.
Level up.
Nope.
oh.
I'm not doing anything.
I will stay up and see for a while just to see if Heisman falls asleep. If I'm convinced she's asleep, I will sleep.
Oh, she falls asleep instantly.
There's no way Hazel doesn't snore, right?
No, it's the juiciest old lady snores.
Yeah. Like you hear the bubbling
I'm
of the
gonna have
swamp
to
in it.
fix that.
Guys, I'm not exhausted.
Hey, me
What?
either.
It's a new dawn.
Enemies beware from afar.
And
Brent
up
has
close.
no minus to hit.
You forget he can now shoot people at point blank range effectively.
I'm not too tired for this.
All right.
Oh man.
You all gain the benefits of a long rest, and we will take a brief break.
I lost HP on that.
A
one.
short break for a long rest.
All right, and we will be back in a bit. to it. Hey.
Deal with it.
All right. So you all successfully gain the benefits of a long rest and sleep. All of you sleep pretty well. The folks in the room have like fairly comfortable mattresses. You might have been worried about like lumpy mattresses or something.
I rolled a natural 20 for
You're,
sleep.
you're fine.
I'm dead. I can never
Zeke,
wake up.
the accommodations obviously weren't as nice, but like, not you had a roof over your head, and that's
There was no
I thought
open
about
mouth
sleeping out
snorer
in
in
the
your
alley.
room.
yeah, yeah. It's warm in here. Like they had the hearth going. It's stayed nice and warm in here.
Hazel is dead in the morning because I smothered her with a pillow to stop the snoring.
Yes.
She breathed through the mushrooms.
You
Oh,
did.
so that was your plan.
I imagine you using the pillow until the snoring stopped, and then just in the morning she just wakes up and it's just fine.
Whew, slept great. Got some king size in my back.
There's just mushrooms growing under the bed overnight.
Yeah, a few.
Do you sleep cantrip? Is that what happens?
It's actually not magic. It's just the ever present spore cloud.
And the fast growing mushrooms, apparently.
For TA special.
Alright.
You are the prelude to The Last of Us.
You will
But as you
will win me over if you can use rapport spores.
Stool.
I got that
and also
tat
don't
in
talk
every
except
shape.
it's in my head. Wow,
I can do this.
in Out of the Abyss, we were way higher on things that could talk directly in our brains than we are in Mihraen, huh?
True.
Stool and Globagool, like.
And then, I also had telepathic bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
All right.
Cookie Monster meets
As
Strong
you-
Bad image.
As you all get up, there's you right away smell the scent of roast potatoes as you make your way downstairs, and you see roast potatoes and bacon set out for breakfast. The plates are just already lining the counters.
I'm already eating for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
100%. I might have already eaten, depending on how quickly it was prepared.
It was up. Honestly, it would have probably been.
It's the second batch of bacon.
It would have woken you up right around dawn.
Perfect. After I ate, I would have done a lap in the city.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So as you're running around the city, give me a perception check.
20.
20.
It's a city.
Nice. Yeah. So going around the city, you see in the daytime it's a little more obvious, but you see a lot of the nice stained glass windows that you would have seen lit up the previous night, but you also see where some of those dark windows were a lot of cracked and broken stained glass windows in a bunch of different houses. Even in the regular houses, like they have, it seems pretty standard for everyone to just kind of have a stained glass window put in as decoration for their house. You do notice a lot of cracks and in some cases like actually shifted foundation in the city. One portion of the city in particular looks like got hit pretty rough. Just the foundation slipped a little bit, and some of the structures actually caved in rather than just having some crumpled sections. You also see a number of shops as you go around. One in particular that would probably draw your attention is there's sort of you would pass Brew the Day, and you would also pass Growth Glass Creations, where Mara from yesterday said that she worked, or that she owned with her husband.
Alright. I'm not going to stop at any of them. I'm just going to...
Sure. You do see some other sites, but those are probably the ones that really draw to Zeke's attention.
Alright.
Anything else as you guys wake up? Get breakfast?
I mean, I'll come down. I'll scarf down some.
Yeah. Eat some grub.
Eat like I'm a guy who's overweight, and there's a reason he got to this point.
Dread, that's a lot of bacon.
Don't. We don't have much pig in Corinne, all right? This is.
I'd say with an equally large pile of bacon on my plate.
That's what I was waiting for.
Isa will like pop off a couple mushrooms from her hat and like grind them up and sprinkle them on her grub. Just give them a little taste of home.
Is she getting high right now?
Is she eating grubs?
It's breakfast. We just woke up.
They're vibrantly red mushrooms.
Cayenne mushrooms?
Oh yeah.
Lots of those are generally edible in this world.
I mean, it's good.
It's slightly spicy. It's got a little kick to it.
Or are you putting some on yours too?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll Constitution save.
Natural 20.
Wait, actually? They're delicious.
This would be the time that you roll a natural 20.
Let's go.
When it counts.
Yes.
They just look poisonous.
That's a
They're
your
not
McRoll
actually
if I've ever
poisonous.
seen one.
His biology is totally different.
You're just inadvertently inoculated from being in Ohio. It's weirdly similar to something you've been exposed to.
It tastes like a morel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Ohio.
Alright, you can stay.
Can I? I really like you guys. This has been such a fun day.
At least that's my vote.
Past day.
Oh, are you staying?
Yeah. Well, no, that's my vote. If you get kicked out, just remember what my vote was.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Just want that on the record.
Yeah.
Kicked out from what?
Jordan's like, I just want you to let you know that I personally have no problem with you being here.
Right. We, the collective, I can't speak for them, but
Don't worry.
Okay. As you guys
I mean, we're all going to Bantora at least.
finish up your breakfast, the gentleman from yesterday, did I give him a name?
No. Oh.
Tora Hill?
Stanley.
Our best friend
Tora
boy?
Hill's other friends.
The guy
Oh,
the
I
guy
know the story.
who made the deal with Reese at the end.
He did not have a name, at least. Yeah.
Stanley Yelman.
Eanswild.
Inns Wild.
Eanswild. EANS.
Ian?
Wild.
Who is this guy?
Ian is wild.
He's the head of the merchant caravan that y'all made a deal with yesterday.
He is also a devil.
House of Hope.
Oh, sorry. Do any of you have divine sense?
Oh.
The reason.
I've just
Yeah,
got-
no, he's fine.
I just got divine dollars. So
It's like, well, actually.
Weird. It's only when it's coins.
I know, isn't it? Just useless ability. Just terrible ability, honestly.
There ever be any reason to think that this city would have single arm firearms for sale with their extra supply of metal?
They're not known for guns, but you don't really know of a city nearby that are known for guns. But there might be an engineer that might have an idea.
Welcome to the
We
city
could
of
ask the bomb
Guntropolis.
lady. I would love to go buy a bomb. They seem like so much fun.
What do bombs have to do with firearms?
I would like to know what bombs, because like the guns are electronic, or not magnet.
Yeah. Some blend between the way they use electricity and magnets to
Be
get
the
them
one
to
invent
work.
black powder in this world.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do the bombs work?
Just like
These
explode or
magnets, you see.
something.
Look, I'll
Go
go.
ask.
Yeah, we could go. I'll go if you want to go look at the bomb. I don't want to take up the whole day, but
Okay.
I want to go ask about guns, so I'll go too.
guns, bombs,
Just a trio of friends.
more
go to the
bacon.
bomb store.
Trio of
bacon.
I might take another bath just for fun.
You come with the bombs.
Double
for us.
that.
Am I back? Before you guys head out?
Yeah, I don't think I would leave without you in the.
Yeah, you'd be back. Since I kind of imagine you like headed out a little bit before they got done for breakfast.
That was my intention. Yeah.
They're probably not rushing through their breakfast. The merchant caravan, they're not looking to waste any time, but like they're not setting out just yet, and they don't really expect you to help like load everything up.
Strictly protection.
Reese is just hanging around.
Bacon.
Alright,
And
I'm hanging out with
Bacon
Reese.
and
I don't
bacon.
really care about a bomb.
Continental breakfast here is incredible.
They're gonna lose money in this buffet.
Easily.
I'll slide. I guess I'll slide. I'll slide 8 copper to the tavern keep and bring over 4 drinks, 2 for Reese, 2 for me.
That is
Sure.
a good way to start the day.
Sure. And the first round of plates free. The next round will be if you just want to
Well, it's
load
fine.
up.
I can use the same plate.
If you just want to load up on bacon, call it a silver and have your
it's an expensive
buffet. They might have to kill another pig for it.
That's fair. I accept the 1 silver breakfast fee. I only have 7 silver left.
Right.
Along with my 47 gold.
What was the name of the innkeeper? I don't know if you got her name.
You got it at least
Hey,
twice.
you.
Yeah.
Is what
Oh,
she's answered
but
to
I wasn't there
repeatedly
for it.
me at this
Lynn.
point.
Lynn?
Lynn.
I never talked to her.
Manuel Miranda.
Lynn.
I didn't ask her
We're
name.
gonna run the same.
I was held hostage in my
Remember
booth.
them back here.
The bomb disc. Lynn said I could get a bomb discount.
You'll never believe it. Lynn said she's paying for all the bombs.
Put it on her tab.
Yeah, she wants
Her
us to
bomb
deliver
tab.
them to her. Yeah.
So do you all get directions or do you just start wandering?
We saw the bomb shop yesterday, right?
No.
No, you
saw
Zeke
passed
did.
the
lady.
Through
the
the
lady.
day? I thought that wasn't that the shop name.
Do we wait till Zeke
It's
gets back?
it's
and
the
ask
name
him?
of the shop, but
Yeah,
you
yeah.
don't know where.
I would tell you guys. I would tell you guys how I got there or how to get there.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I thought we like
So the 3 of you, cool, and the other 2 of you are breakfast drinking.
Yep.
Hair of the dog.
Beard.
Listen, dude, it's potatoes. This is gonna absorb all of the alcohol.
It's
that
true,
time
it's
we
true.
leave. We're so
just
fine.
carbs.
Yeah, we're
we're
so fine.
electrolytes, carbs.
We're 2 big dudes and
Better for
eating
you than water.
like a hash.
Hey man, no judgment. You're good. You're good. Sorry, I lied. A little bit of judgment, but non-mechanical.
Yeah, Zeke's not worried about it.
So
I'm not worried about it.
So as you guys make your way to Brew the Day, you find your way to a shop that's a little less decorative than many of the other buildings in town. They do have some stained glass, but it's largely sort of single color panes in each one, just a red one and then a green one and then a blue one.
Almost as if things have gotten broken.
It's a really
The
bad
shop
type of
overall
disaster
looks-
for a glass town.
Yeah.
The-
worst.
Everything just shakes a lot.
The shop as a whole looks pretty well held up.
Good thing for the town, the bomb shop wasn't held up.
But yeah, it's open if you want to go inside.
I absolutely would like to go inside.
Yeah, and as you head in, you see Day behind the counter. Says, "Oh well, welcome back."
Ah,
Or
we're back.
well, welcome,
We're here.
welcome. Good to see you all again. What are you fine folks looking for?
I would like to buy a bomb.
You want to buy a bomb? All right, can I? Do you know what they do?
Not really, but they seemed great.
Okay, well, so usually I sell bombs to people who work in the mines, have trained with them before, who have used them a little bit. I'm a little nervous selling them to someone who doesn't know anything about them.
That's it. I know everything about them.
Yeah, tell
We're
me.
friends.
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell me a little bit about them then?
Yes, they got a string,
Okay. Yeah.
usually like a ball that's.
Yeah. No,
maybe
feel free to get very
strapped.
technical with me.
case, some might say,
Okay. Yeah.
made out of something that will become shrapnel.
Yeah.
It's not shrapnel yet.
Okay,
It
okay.
will become shrapnel.
Okay. Sure.
Inside of that, the string is usually just in a lot of black powder,
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
and then the fire that you would light to, that you'd apply it to the string before, and then you would put it somewhere or throw it.
Why does the color of the powder matter?
It's a good point. That's just how that's what it was called where I'm from.
In Ohio.
Yeah. Powder of some kind, an explosive substance.
Do you use Ohioan powder?
What do these?
Imported.
Yeah.
No.
We're
I'm,
both
I'm not
experts
sure
in the
what.
law.
I'm not sure what Ohioan powder is.
Yeah.
What are these gadgets here that you got? Do they look pretty impressive?
Which one?
Well, just give me a summary view.
So
That one kills people.
yeah, a lot of them. That is true.
This one kills people. Please give us bombs.
And
It'll be fine.
It actually is. It has a hand for a bomb, which is what would be very convenient.
It has a hand. What does a hand for a bomb do?
It holds a bomb.
Oh, it's just ready to hold it.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else do you got there?
So this one shoots lightning at people.
Okay.
Distinctly people.
This one
You can't do, like-
this one makes food not poisonous.
Would you prefer lizards?
Okay.
This one turns
I
on.
just like to have the option.
Oh. Okay.
I have lots of fireworks. Very
Oh.
specific code.
Can I take a look?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I think someone's in your shop.
Just dissonant was from. That's a nice one.
I will
Your
pull
next
out-
attacks are disadvantaged.
Cast animate object on the table.
Yeah, I'll pull out the Bantor
The table.
firework,
left. Okay.
the green one.
She takes a look and scopes it over. All right. This looks legitimate. Oh, sure. All right. I can sell y'all some. How many are you looking for?
Lynn mentioned that if you bought,
God damn it.
she said if you bought two, you got a third one. I don't know if that was still going on, if that was just something specific that she needed for somebody that she worked with. But we asked her about it a lot last night. She said you were great. Like, could not say enough good things about you.
Yeah. Well, that's really nice, Lynn. I don't usually sell one-offs though. I don't do any sort of buy two get one. I mean, you can buy two and get one.
It's a weird.
It'll
thing.
cost you about the cost of three of them.
It's like a weird thing for Lynn to just lied about.
In fact, you can buy two and get two.
Yeah. You can also buy two and get two. You can buy one and get one.
I mean, all I'm saying is I would never buy a bomb anywhere else if I knew I could get one for free here if I bought two.
Yeah.
That's all
Well,
I'm saying.
I think that first part of your statement is pretty much holds true.
I would never buy a bomb anywhere else
Yeah.
in this town.
Yeah. No. You look. If you go find places that are giving away free bombs, by all means, you go.
Like, how
It
much-
strikes me that if I'm giving you free bombs, like I'd have to make up the money somewhere, and so you'd eventually be paying for it in some way, right?
Well, someone would, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
So-
not like I would pay for it. The
Exposure.
next time I came to buy
I'll pay you
bombs, I'd be
exposure.
like maybe I'm only thinking I'm ever gonna need 3 bombs.
Yeah.
And then
So
I
like maybe
realized-
if I gave you a free bomb, I could get a contract with like the large mine next to the town and sell to them in bulk, and I wouldn't even have to deal with this then, huh?
you could, but like think about the logistics.
Yeah, I have. That's why I sell to the mine in
Okay,
bulk.
cool. So I'll take.
And yet here I am,
I'll take the free.
reconsidering why I open my doors every
One. I'll
day.
take the free first bomb, as is tradition.
Free first bomb.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
That's how they
she'll
get you
hand
up.
back your firework to you.
Oh no, that. Oh yeah. Thank you for not stealing.
There
it
you
from
go.
me. I appreciate that.
All right.
So how much are these bombs?
Look, sir, I appreciate your
Look, from
your-
one bomb expert to another, how much? Are
your
these bombs?
salesmanship spirit, but
That was so bad I couldn't even help.
the bombs. Sorry, give me one sec.
Heisel's like, oh, so this is how people normally interact when they buy stuff.
If you're not cheating, you're not.
What I love is Dren's just standing there like. This is the worst
Why did
I've ever seen.
Why did I choose to come
He just
to
steps
this?
away and like looks like he wants to pretend like he's not here with him.
I'm primed and ready to try and help. No shot. No opportunity.
How much are bombs? How much could it's a one bomb, Michael. How much could it be?
Depends on how many d6s this bomb does.
Right. I mean, I'll take
There's a dynamite stat block on D&D Beyond, if that would be helpful at all.
Yeah, there is. Fun fact.
Or actually, better yet, how about this? Do you have the tools one would use to make bombs?
Ooh.
You know, like teach a man to fish and all
I mean,
that.
I do have tools
You have
that I would use
you
to
have
make
tools
bombs.
for sale to make bombs.
I can go check. Sorry, I am just trying to find the price of
Black powder.
bomb.
Black powder, you say?
Because like I could.
Because I know like dynamite is in the player's handbook, so that'll at
I
least.
need a bomb. Could you give it to me?
Oh yeah.
These breakfast pretzels are great.
Darn right.
Some weird bacon.
Have you ever had a peanut butter and bacon sandwich?
No,
I've
that
had
actually sounds
I've
great.
had a peanut
Very
butter
good.
and bacon cocktail.
Peanut butter bacon
I'm a little less impressed.
It was whiskey washed with fat washed with peanut butter,
Okay, see that I can get
and
behind.
then bacon was the garnish.
Yeah. I've had like bacon milkshakes before.
That's also good. Yeah, that sounds good. The saltiness of the bacon and the
Yeah.
yeah.
It's not like as contrasting as you think, just like here and then.
Yeah, I didn't love the cocktail honestly. But I'm not a big fan of peanut butter.
Like I haven't tried like the screwball whiskey, like the peanut butter whiskey. I haven't tried that before.
I have. I tried it once.
I see.
That's
I've seen it multiple times.
Yeah. Yep. Had the opportunity to have it more than once.
Yep. In fact.
So
And yet.
and yeah.
you know, there's this saying where I come where if you can't find the price, like if something doesn't ring up, it's free. So like if she can't find the price,
I think cashiers love when you do that to them too.
they do. It was my favorite joke to hear.
Yep. Yeah,
That's my
checks out
favorite.
every cashier.
It's the best one.
Man.
I have done it to cashiers where it's like, so this is the part where I joke about it being free, right?
Right,
That's what I'm supposed to do.
exactly.
And then I got a laugh out of it.
That's a good one. I like that.
The little bit of meta, accent on it.
Yeah.
Just a meta Karen.
Medicare. I'm not saying I'm a Karen, but if I was,
I could be.
this is what I'd be doing.
I feel so badly for people who are named
All
Karen.
right, I cannot
It's a nice
find.
name, but
Yeah, I've talked to
no longer.
It really
I've talked to some very nice Karens, and they
Imagine-
struggle along.
Also, I mean,
So bad.
I mean,
Just imagine your name just means crap person.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was a nice name.
there's a lot of names like that. Karen's probably the worst
Do
offender.
we still have Tully snacks, by the way?
How much is it?
Those are good for like 8 hours.
Ah, okay.
No, we definitely do not have Dolly snacks anymore.
You might have non-mechanical Tully snacks.
We could have some cinnamon rolls.
You have
which is
some
not
snacks
gonna
from
give
Tully
you
that are not.
juice.
All of our Tully snacks are strictly flavorful.
All right, so I have my standards here that you saw me hauling last night, and she sets one of the. She pulls out a wooden crate and takes off the top, and there's 4 spheres in a bunch of dried straw packed in there. It says,
Famously non-flavorful.
we have the. Excuse me.
Nothing. No, sorry. I
Okay. Yeah.
was talking to the narrator.
Do using the fireworks involve fire in any way?
Hmm?
Do activating the fireworks that we have involve lighting anything on fire?
I would assume so. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if they worked entirely.
That's
this
fair.
way.
Yeah.
That's fair question. I assume yes.
Yeah. So, So each of these goes for about 10 gold.
Mechanically speaking,
Yeah.
in character.
Mechanically in character.
Yeah.
About how much damage would this do to a person?
Yeah. So
Measured in six-sided dice.
So against someone who is not terribly quick, so you light the fuse, and then it makes a loud hissing sound.
Yeah.
So against someone who is maybe just going to stand there for a little bit and not really try to dodge it, one of them would probably knock a normal fellow unconscious. That's someone without any sort of fighting training, because it seems like anyone that trains a little bit in fighting can withstand like maybe twice as much or even 10 times as much.
Been doing bench press for 3 weeks. Now I'm holding 6 sticks of dynamite and I'm gonna be fine.
My core workout consists of small doses of nitroglycerin exploding in front of me until I'm able to handle a single stick of dynamite.
How
Read it out.
How big are these? Are they like volleyball sized?
No, they're
Softball?
grapefruit
Okay.
size.
I can throw that.
Now sometimes in the mine they have.
That's a lot of gold.
That's a lot of gold. Oh, it's
Sometimes in the mine they have bigger boulders to blow up, and this I wouldn't sell to anyone that's just walking in off the street. But if you're making your own little explosives here, and if you're willing to, you're not staying in town, are you?
never. But then again, yeah, no, probably not. Not if it would mean I can't buy this.
Are you lying?
No,
Out of character. Are you lying?
I don't know if we're staying here or not.
Give me a deception check.
Oh,
You
you'll
know that
hear-
we're going
you'll
with the
hear
caravan.
a
Wait, are we leaving?
Yes! You know that.
I didn't know we were leaving today.
Yes, after you come back from here.
You'll wait.
18. Out of what?
Add a D4.
Oh, add a
you hear an
D4. Let's go.
encouraging little whisper in your head. You got this.
Let's go. We're about to lie together.
She's so perceptive or insightful that
Do
she
you
knows you're
whisper
about to lie.
that? Do you whisper that as he's about to lie?
So I don't really know what's going on. I have guidance, but it's guiding
Right.
whispers, so I don't have to like touch him, and I can just kind of.
So
I don't know.
yeah. So if you're trying to do it like as he's faking this lady out, give me a.
That deception is so good.
We'll call it either sleight of hand or performance, whichever you'd prefer. Give me a check to see if she notices any just strange behavior from you.
How does the inspiration
Outside
die
of the
work?
just
When
existing.
can I decide to roll it?
You can roll it afterwards
Okay.
Yeah, because it's the DM.
for the DM inspiration.
Okay, you said performance or sleight of hand,
Yeah.
but like, am I gonna use it again here? Probably not.
I think you send it. Why
Yeah, do
not?
it.
Why not?
That's worse. That's fine. 15. Performance.
15? Yeah, okay, she
Inspiration
doesn't
die. Pay
notice
it off
it.
again.
There we go.
Yeah.
But yeah, you convince her
Success for
with that. She rolled really well, but with that,
Yeah,
you are able to convince her that you are in fact leaving town today.
Which you are.
But what matters is if she believes it.
Exactly.
But Jordan thinks we're not, so he's lying.
Yeah.
I probably knows we're leaving.
He's such a bad liar. He's telling the truth.
Now these are quite a bit stronger and quite a bit more expensive, but she brings out one that's actually a little bit smaller. It's like baseball size, but this one is in a like this polished red like lacquer coating and is a bright red color.
Cherry bomb.
It says now these will someone that's trained in fighting for a little bit, these will knock him flat on his back, and they're a little harder to avoid, and they'll blow up a pretty big boulder, one that's up to 30 feet in radius.
Jesus.
Still,
A 30-foot radius boulder?
my abs could take that.
A 60-foot
You
wide
hear from
boulder?
across town.
how much-
Sitting at breakfast, I'm pretty sure
It's like 10 squares,
that if I
guys.
blew up some dynamite like right here, I'd be okay.
I think so too.
how much does the baseball cost?
What's
The
a
what?
baseball?
I'm sorry, that's what this is.
Sitting at the table.
It's an Ohio
It's
term
right
for
In fact,
bomb.
if I dove over it, I think I could
In-
take the
interesting.
whole thing
Yeah.
forever.
Okay.
And you're smacking those things?
Yeah. So this one,
You could.
this one's gonna run you about 700.
700 gold. No one has 7. That's a fake amount of
Well,
gold.
14 Reeses would almost have that much gold.
well, it turns out the folks that run the mine have that kind of money.
You make fun of where I'm from and then insult me by costing 7.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make fun of where you're from. Just you. I'm sure the other folks from back home are just fine. Sure, your parents are great people,
Lied to me
and that
about
it's not
this
their
town.
fault what happened.
You insult me to my face. I don't think this town is very hospitable. This is tough. I guess. You know what? I have 2,000 gold. Not buying the 700 gold bomb. I will buy 110 gold bomb.
Okay.
You could have made a killing today.
I could light this and still can.
No. Now you're threatening me? What is happening here?
Call the lawman!
This is
Glessing!
this is an outrage.
Sweetlocker Glessing, where are you?
She chuckles a little bit. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. I don't mean to be rustling your hair or anything.
She just threatened to blow you up.
While she's holding a bomb. This is fine.
Just
murdering people
I'm
with
sorry.
their
I thought you were a
bombs
fellow bombardier.
Look,
Little munitions humor.
I'd like to be, but not for 700 gold. This is an outrage.
Sorry. Just
I'll take one 10 gold piece bomb. Thank you very much for free.
As recompense for your insolence, I demand my free bomb.
Or how about just like
you go ahead and make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Yeah.
alternatively.
I want to see you go
More
to
encouraging
Walmart and just see what
words.
happens when you get to the self-checkout.
He starts parlaying with the freaking self-checkout machine. Well,
He's
I
just
can
like
scam both of
Hitting random buttons, and he's like, I'm pretty sure I could bit shift this into a B3.
Negative integer overflow.
I love the idea of Jordan trying to steal something, tries to hack the checkout machine instead of just leaving with stuff.
I'm leaving with a receipt that says free. That's
Incredible.
Alright, so I got a 2, but here's my alternate angle where I was going.
Did
with
you
this sentence.
did you count your guidance?
Oh no, good point.
Take some guidance.
3.
6.
Ooh.
Alright, so
As much as I could.
look, I understand you don't want to give this away for free. I get that. How about you just throw in some wicks so that I can, because I'm not gonna make this. I'm not gonna blow this one up. I'm gonna take it apart. I'm gonna study it. I'm gonna figure out how to make it so that I can learn from you. And since you threatened to blow me up and made fun of where I'm from and the general vibe I brought in, maybe like you throw in like 2 extra wicks for the 10 gold.
Oh boy.
Casper just floats behind her back. Menacingly.
Casper, sever the
Spine.
fuses.
Yeah.
Blow up the bomb maker's shop.
And just Casper.
Tragic workplace
Yeah,
accident.
again, we can handle it.
Casper speaks its
We are adventurers.
Casper speaks its first words. Nothing personal, kid.
Well, tell you what, you were looking for stuff to make some of these, right?
Like a
You want
sap.
some tools and some supplies.
Yeah, like a sapper's kit.
I can give you some wicks for an extra gold, some like
digging under stone walls.
I can give you some extra wicks for an extra gold, but if you want, I can hook you up with a kit. I'm sure I have enough stuff in the back to set you up well for another 25 gold. And mechanically, I don't know exactly what that'll look like, but like we can figure out sort of the.
So what's the total?
For a bomb and the kit would be 35 gold.
A sapper, so
I
a
know
combat
we met
engineer,
yesterday.
specializing in trenches.
gold.
So I was right because they did used to just dig holes under the walls
Yep.
and make them collapse
Yep.
and stuff.
When you start into Malazan, oh boy, the sappers.
Yeah, I remember them when I would play old like Crusader games. And I remember they came in for play, but I could not remember.
Sure.
the
Stronghold, the
specific-
Stronghold
Here, just-
series.
Because-
is what I
Just take 10.
remember from.
I'm guessing this part of the books is accurate.
We're gonna
where, like,
fix your.
they start out
so
by
soon.
not like launching them, right? They have to like set them
We're gonna be
somewhere.
so
and just
good.
book- sort of like
I'm working out when we get to Bantor, with or without you.
second
We're
Lord of the
gonna
Rings
make it
movie.
so
Run
good.
it in, set it down, just book it.
You guys for the riches.
All right, we will buy the equipment.
You
No,
okay.
you don't need to. You don't need to.
I got him.
You got me with that.
I haven't told Jordan or anyone actually yet. I mean to, but I still got money from the pelts.
Oh,
You get a ton of money.
But like giving
How many
Jordan,
bombs worth?
just giving Jordan like a bunch of gold just doesn't seem.
Something tells me you guys could have gotten pretty close to.
If we pool all our money, we can buy one bomb. What are we doing with it? I have no idea.
I will say before you make your choices, the red one, in case it wasn't clear, is a single bead of fireball.
oh. I mean that's sick. I have 25 gold. I have like no money, so this is what I can
I
afford.
have less than 50 gold.
High five. Had
I
zero.
mean, how much was the red
five.
one? It was 100.
700.
We can't. We're right close to
No
that.
way. There's
I don't keep track of how much
It's
money
not
you
even
guys have.
worth.
I have.
We've
not-
been paid. We've been paid one time for a quest by Dave Forchan, and we have the gold from selling the pellets and from selling.
Yeah, we don't. Even if we didn't aggregate all of our gold, they've gotten so far at this campaign that we don't have.
No, not even close.
Yeah.
Champ, is this the bomb as defined in Adventuring Gear Common? 3d6.
No, it's a dynamite stick.
Dynamite.
Dynamite stick as
Dynamite.
defined in D&D Beyond.
You like my leather strap?
Very rugged.
Thanks.
Did we decide if Sapper's Kit is a bomb making kit?
It is not a
It's
bomb
not.
making kit. It is a military engineer's kit, aka a shovel. Seems to be the predominant feature of a sapper's kit.
No, a sapper is typically, I mean, it, to my knowledge, is the munitions group.
Yeah, military engineer was
Yeah.
But like in old timey, all the sappers were the wall digging people and the trench diggers
sure.
and stuff. They were the developers of the trench warfare.
I just got to World War I in my American History podcast. It's depressing.
Yep.
War sucks, guys. Don't do it.
This is the last book in the Anna Green Gables series because it's also about World War I. It's fabulous. Anna Green Gables is wonderful.
It's been a pleasure and an honor doing business with you. Trent, need anything from her?
Were you there?
Yeah, I'm there. I have
Been
just
there the whole time.
this whole time I was just.
Sorry, did you wanna buy anything too?
Do you have? I wanted to ask if you had, or if you knew someone who was selling firearms, magnet arms, guns. We're from guns.
Guns?
There's no fire involved in the guns here, so
What do you mean here?
I'm looking for like.
Yeah, but the folks that have hot arms sure do call them guns, huh?
Well, I mean, what else would you call them?
Bless you.
Thanks.
Drinks third mug of ale.
Morning
Um,
now.
one sec. That.
It cures what ails you.
The only person that fiddles with stuff like that is the one that built the contraptions around town. You might have seen coming in is Tintut over at a shop called Tinker's Tools.
Tintit?
Tintut.
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 Nailed it. You did.
Tin-toot.
Tintut.
Tin-toot.
All right, well, that's all I really wanted. I just thought about asking before this all got started. Maybe I should have.
I don't dabble in trying to launch these anywhere.
Yeah, it would be interesting though. Wouldn't it?
It's again, most of my business comes from
Come on.
sticking them in the ground. Really, they're looking to go down anyway.
Right. There's a Trent just thinks about shooting one of that red one at a group of enemies. Anyway, or a bunch of maybe like a swarm of 8 birds. I don't know.
Just really close to the end of this gun.
Yeah. Well, my head's this. My head is now.
It's a spam.
Oh.
I just don't have the chat up, otherwise I ban them.
We are interested in paying.
Wait, do I need to?
That's
You
fine,
can.
leave it.
It's
They're
in
not-
the
you
probably
can leave it
top
for now.
right or there. I don't know where you
The
click.
sword in the top
I got
right.
it.
Kevin.
It doesn't click.
Kevin's got it.
You probably can't do it within Streamlabs chat. It's an automated bot.
What's it saying?
Hey, pay us and we'll give you fake viewers and fake followers.
Cool.
Neat.
Yep.
But yeah, that's all I really wanted to know. Just didn't, I got this one, but I haven't really done a lot of shopping for another one, so I didn't know where to go. So thanks.
Sure.
I'll just like unceremoniously leave.
Yeah. Yeah. After you guys are done, she sort of goes back into her back room, into the workshop, and keeps on working.
Cool.
After
We
you
going
guys
to
leave.
the next place? To the Tinker's Tools? Tinker's Tots?
What about the Taylor Soldier Spies?
Are you guys making another stop?
I'll go with.
Making a stop.
Yeah, I want to see how much to go for. Cause I think if I can't afford one, I definitely whatever. Yeah.
I bet you I can drink 13 beers before they get back.
I mean, I bet you could, but I wouldn't. I'd have to walk a day's travel to Bantour.
Just be like totally shit-faced the entire day.
Constant
Puking
breaks.
constantly. Like, we're not even getting paid. What are they going to complain about?
Yeah. So she points you towards Tinker's Tools, and once you get there though, the shop looks closed.
Break in again. Okay.
Hello!
I'll knock just to see if anyone answers, but I'm not gonna like bang on the door.
As you knock, no one comes to the door.
Oh fuck it, I'll just check in Bantor. Let's just go back to the inn.
No one there.
To the job!
Either that or they're still sleeping. Either way,
We came all this way.
it wasn't that far.
It was a day.
Well, yeah,
It's
but
the farthest you can travel in a day. It's literally the farthest.
I mean, sure, but
That's
they're
the
gonna
guy
have
who always talks about cars.
they're gonna have more places like this in Bantor anyway.
All right. I'll wake him up.
I know you got that bomb, but let's
Well, no,
let's
no.
not use that yet.
Yeah, come on now. That'd be crazy. I was just going to throw a noise-making bomb in this room.
Just a different kind of
A
bomb.
noise-making bomb, aka a bomb.
A great way to start negotiations with the shopkeeper.
He'll be so impressed by the workmanship.
How about
Wait. I got this. Maybe.
Oh.
Is there can I take a guess at where someone might be sleeping in this building?
Oh, you can take a guess for
Okay.
sure.
Yeah.
You don't even have to roll to take a guess.
Yeah, so take a guess.
Nothing.
Well, I'll ask my good friend Jordan.
Yeah.
Where do you think people
I'm gonna
sleep
distance
in this
myself from these
I
two.
was about to say nothing like Stefan and the two characters looking to meme. What a
Well,
combination.
I'm thinking like maybe this will work and they'll get in trouble, and when I shoot them off, I'll be the hero.
Is this a two-story building?
No, one story.
Gut instinct says that the bedroom is. Do you know where? Have you picked a side of the house for the bedroom to be on yet? And you should pick it before I say which side I think.
There is a side of the house that has a bedroom on it.
Okay. It's on the left
and you
side
got
of the
locked in.
house.
Okay, so I'll point my finger
Sorry, which side?
Left.
Okay.
wherever you told me to.
Left side of the house.
And then
Stage left.
hopefully
Which is right.
within 120 feet, someone exists in that space, and I will whisper.
So the fun thing I will say that we typically do with whispers, it is whoever you point at, because you point at a person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how the spell works, right?
I point my
You
finger
don't have to be able to see
toward
them.
a creature within range.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know where it goes.
There's a cockatiel
But
that
they
lives in
can
the house
whisper
that's
back
going
to
to feel
me,
very
and
targeted.
only I can hear them.
Just talk to his kid.
Grandma?
Point again. Sure.
You don't hear anything back.
I'll just point again. No, can we buy stuff? Hello? Hello?
Grandma, I hear you again.
Yeah, well, it might be, Grandma. Can you come to the front of the shop?
The shop?
Yeah.
You wait a little bit.
You can respond.
After a few minutes, you hear a door open from about 80 feet down. Someone sort of like walks out of his house and just starts walking down the road.
She sent us to their house?
She went 120 feet in a direction. If the houses are within 120 feet of each other, who's to say it didn't go through the one house into another building behind it?
I will point at that person and say, like, never mind, go back to sleep, goodbye.
You see them stop, and they just continue on.
Why didn't that? Oh yeah, that's fine. They're opening up the shop.
You know, I said I made some distance from them
Yeah.
earlier. I'm just gonna leave now.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go back to the tavern.
You're gonna leave them unsupervised?
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and do so stealthily. Slip away.
20 past
Not here.
perception.
Roll!
Let's see what we got.
No, you're actively trying to look for him, so
That's
you
what-
have to roll for it too.
That's what.
I don't know that she is actively trying to
I
look
know.
for Drent.
Ooh. No, you see me.
I'm gonna make it a 7.
It's only a 6.
No, it's a new day.
7.
It's a 7.
You needed to re-roll your port.
I did. It's a 7.
No.
No, it's perception.
You're changing it to a 7?
Yeah,
Okay, it goes up to 11.
that's fine.
Uh,
It's a 7 now.
No.
He has to say before you roll.
Oh.
You
I didn't think you knew what I rolled. But.
you like somehow feel slightly better at getting away.
I let it happen. But I smile.
I mean, you're gonna physically stop me?
no.
Okay.
No.
I wonder how Drent's doing with those two.
I open the door behind you.
Hopefully it did.
Is there more bacon left? Please tell me there's some bacon left.
Oh hey. I was.
Okay, so that
I-
just
There is no more
I
bacon.
finished the bacon for
That's
sure.
right, they must be closed, which is a shame because I was gonna spend a lot of money here. And I say that part a little louder, like loud enough.
So like, what happened? They get arrested.
Not yet.
Wait, are they? How gone are they?
We should leave him a note
So-
to say expect Drent.
How gone are
Like I will be back.
like
Just
should
have
we-
that be
should
the
we-
note.
Should we
I'll
go?
go back.
Signed
Oh,
Drent.
I mean, it
Can-
sucks to lose
wait,
Jordan,
I have
but
a great idea. When we go back to the inn,
Ooh.
let's
Okay.
not go in right away.
Don't go into the inn.
We're gonna like just hang out outside.
Okay. Again, I'm actually
Probably
this,
not.
the more
Jordan.
magic that happens here, the more
Yeah,
comfortable I
that's
feel
fair.
with the situation. Because it
Okay.
makes me think there's a chance I can
I
go
spent.
back.
I think I wasted like 20 minutes watching Jordan like
You
try
need
and
magic to
get
go back to
free
a home?
I
bombs,
do.
and then
What?
like sort of.
why would anybody ever give away free
Very
bombs?
It's funny. She was really against
not
it.
sure.
Surprisingly.
I'm
Wow.
not here.
Well, I mean,
Just-
there
I
is
just wanna-
always the.
And then he insulted
you know,
her and threatened her,
The classic.
and then just still bought
Okay,
the
I
bomb.
did not threaten her.
You're not there.
No, we're on the end. Just stick that
They're-
out.
I know they're talking about it. So that's-
I mean, sometimes
That's
they give
okay.
away free
We'll get
bombs
some
on the
revenge.
4th of Thack. Just for the classic Independence Day celebration.
Is that the 7th month?
No, it's the next one. It's not this month. I
the
just
month
picked a
of
new
death,
one.
the death month.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that would make sense. I think give away bombs.
1, 2.
So
Who's they?
1
This is
to
the
2.
first bomb maker I've ever
Yep.
known of.
3 to 4.
The 4th of Staya.
Yep.
Trent.
Yep.
5
Wisdom.
to 6.
Here's a
Yes. Ready. Perfect.
4. I don't remember what 4 was.
It was me.
Okay.
I don't know what this is about, but it was
That interaction, perfect. 4. I don't know what 4 is.
Oh, wait, it's Bantor?
No. That would be
What color was it?
Loops back
If
around.
Oh, it was a blue dye,
Just
right?
like-
No, go to the hideout.
It was
That
bad.
sugar wraps around the protein, that wraps around back to Bantor. Is 4.
I see.
What is with all this sugar and protein tonight?
All right.
And Jordan made some heinous comments.
Cereal related.
So I will just.
Yeah.
Can I just like peek in the window real quick, see if I can spot Duran?
We went back to the end.
Oh,
Back to the end.
I missed that. I was
There
like,
might be a
already?
window.
Yeah.
why?
At the shop? Why would you think he's there?
So did you do anything after he left?
No, I mean I like.
I left a note that said I'll be back.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you
But like
Fall-
stealthily, I don't want him to know.
well, so,
So
do
they
you
find some
follow him?
newspapers
Do you
and
follow
they
him back
start
or do you?
looking
No,
at
I chill a
we
little
give
bit.
him-
Okay.
He leaves. He
Okay.
leaves us.
We talked through the plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Make your
15
way
minutes
back to the
later.
end. Once you get back to the end, though, please give me a stealth check.
Oh,
Guidance.
let's go.
That's an 18 plus.
Same.
18 plus 2, 20. Dirty 20.
Okay, you're some more stuff.
Okay. So 18 and 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so worth it.
You're at the end. You
And I see where Drent is. Just like quick
Yeah.
peek in.
yeah
Okay.
yeah you can see
Then I
him
go
through the
down.
window.
Trying to.
There are windows.
So.
And then I'll just do a little. Not giggling. Heisel is distinctly not giggling.
You hear this voice.
How would you leave us?
Grit, you sound weird.
You do this to us.
We're dead now. Grit, I'm right here. I'm getting some interference, Grit.
Are you
I'm
okay?
getting some static. Hold on.
Can you hear me now? Good.
Jordan is disappointed in you.
Oh, don't tell my.
Taps on the window. No, I'm not. I'm not.
It's not working as good. I forgot that he like hears voices normally.
That's a good point. We should the voices we hear.
I mean,
I'm used to like being the only one, right? So I was like, other people freak out. This is
Tell him your
this is
name is
great.
Ant.
I mean, if you-
anti-grid.
the feeling's mutual.
Tell him
I don't tell him that the feeling is mutual. Only I can hear it.
it. Tell me.
Is it two way? Is it?
What do I say?
Tell him your name's anti-grid.
My name is Anti-Grid.
I'm here to free you.
I'm here to free you. Does that mean
From being alive. Because I.
Are you?
free you but not murder you?
Do you have the doll with you?
Yes.
I move away from you. That doll's making him look weird, real weird. He's like going, like it's freaking him out.
Well, I thought the blade.
Yeah, it
I
should
thought
be.
so too, but he's like drunk or something.
Alright, let's go.
Maybe the alcohol is like a day delay effect or something. He's saying he's the
Don't
anti-grid.
reveal it?
Yeah.
Alright.
This is a French.
It's so dumb.
You walk in. Hey
Hi
guys.
guys.
Why would it call itself the anti-grid? It's the lamest thing I've ever heard.
I mean, you know,
Yeah, it sounds
His
like.
name is Grit, and the other guy's name couldn't be something like, like Perseverance or like,
Or
I
like
don't know, anything.
vengeance or something.
Why do you just borrow? You just
Look, that's
borrow-
only a good name for both a tower, a password, and a pit fighter. So I don't know what you want.
I don't know, man. That sounds like a kind of cool name. What are you guys talking about?
Grit was acting funny when I was sitting by Kevin, so I moved away.
Interesting.
Kevin.
Reese.
Who the hell is
The
Kevin?
Darren reality has continued.
See, and they say I'm crazy.
We're crushing the
This is
fourth
like-
wall tonight.
Well, it feels like everyone here hears voices.
It's the
so
earthquake, you
everyone's
know.
A little mad.
That's a
I
good
don't.
point. He doesn't.
A lot of structural
I
damage
also
to the
don't.
walls.
Mm-mm.
Are
I
you
just want
sure?
it to be
I
clear.
mean, just these voices.
I do not hear voices, except for when that doll doesn't shut up, but we've solved that problem.
We left it. The shopkeep. He'll be open later for you.
We're
Well,
leaving.
we're leaving, yeah.
Well,
That's gonna
Guess
look
we're
real
all mad.
threatening then.
See, I told you I'd threaten him.
Why are you threatening shopkeep?
I'm not threatening anybody.
You went from
Did
this
he
like,
tell you I
when
threatened a bomb
first
person?
met
Don't
you-
threaten me with a good
When I first
time.
met you, you were this timid guy.
Yeah, and then we killed
that's
like
slightly
3
shorter than
dozen
me, and
people.
now you have some kind of
Shut up! That's still illegal. You
It's not illegal.
oh.
It was
We
all...
were deputized at the time,
Oh,
so
that's
I'm
right.
pretty sure we're
We had a
fine.
warrant.
The person who deputized us might be dead, so they can't revoke it.
Yeah, the rules around what cops can get away with are pretty ridiculous, so I think we're
No,
totally
they
fine.
killed the deputy.
That's how he...
Ainswild walks up and you all ready to go?
Yes.
So
Looking
ready.
Yeah,
to head out.
absolutely.
All right,
Yeah.
we're all set up at the north end, at the north gate.
Yeah. The three of us are affiliated.
You've been exercised from the group.
There's, I guess this person's planning to head to Ventura too.
Along with his friend
They're
here,
gonna tag along.
who we just happened to have met yesterday.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
You can come.
I'm helpful. Don't worry.
I just wanted to warn
I
you.
saw you had a badger follow you
Yeah.
for a little bit.
Yeah.
That's weird.
He might be
All
back.
right, let's go.
This town is rude.
Yep. Head out. They're not from this town.
I'm not from this town.
I just whack the back of your head. And it's like that.
One a day. One good smack in the back of the head each day.
Got to that one earlier today.
Look, now, Corette, I'm
We're
like,
burned through the
man,
quota though. We could need that later.
Right, we can save it.
Listen, you have a chance.
It doesn't
you
get back
want
in a
to
short
be-
rest.
You want to be Crazy Jordan in every town that we go to. You have the chance to not have been Crazy Jordan here, but you threatened the bomb maker.
I did not threaten the bomb maker.
And now we're gonna head to Ventura. I would love it if you did not.
I'm not
threaten.
gonna...
Like, are you? What is it? It's first slightly unnerving guy in Corette, then threatens bomb maker in Juilaka.
This
What
is
is it next?
kangaroo
Mass
court.
murderer in Ventura. I'd rather not be a part of that. You should
Kangaroo.
probably keep this in check.
I mean,
I think they
technically,
already
I'm a
have one of
mass
those in
murderer in
Ventura, right?
Corette, right? Like, that's
You
the...
know.
Huh?
So as you all
Heard some rumors.
as you all go together with the merchant caravans, it looks like they all did sort of gather together and decide to set out as one
Perfect.
unit.
I mean, when you're protected by Zeke the Freak, doesn't get much better than that.
Mm-hmm.
Rue.
As you all head out, we'll sort of fast travel through much of it. There are a few encounters along the way. A few large kind of birds show up at one point, and you're able to slaughter through them pretty easily. Everything, especially just with you're not the only ones set to guard the caravan.
My boy Torhill is
Yeah, Tora Hill is holding his own pretty good. The woman that that Drent almost fought looks like she's
An 8th level fighter.
pretty formidable. Yeah, is holding her own very well. Is probably one of the better merchant guards along with you all, and just because there's enough of you and in this group, the fights aren't really worth the run. You all might take some scratches along the way here and there, but overall, it's nothing really to worry about.
This is one more day. Or is
Yeah,
this-
yeah, it's gonna be a full day's travel up to Bantour. It's maybe a touch shorter, but with the caravan, the caravan's maybe not as quick as you all are. Just because you're only as fast as the slowest cart.
Dust. That was being a momentous occasion. We made it in and out of a town in one session.
And only threatened one person.
I didn't threaten.
Actually, two when the other shopkeep finds the note that you left.
That was just a notice.
As you head out, you do notice those contraptions.
Yeah, I will stop on the way out and look at them.
Yeah.
If I can.
The caravan is going slow enough that you can probably stop for a bit and catch back up to them, but you don't want to spend too much time out here.
I'll cast a long strider. Get out there.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Sort of click on your boots and so you book your way over to one. Go ahead and give me your engineering check.
24.
24. Yeah, so you see as you head over to them, you see similar to the fissures that you've seen, the cracks throughout the city, you see some larger cracks here. And this contraption looks to be kind of set up over it, mounted on either side. It looks like it was maybe had been set and then broken recently and then remounted here. And as you approach, give me a perception check as well. 14. Yeah, so you notice you notice it as you as you're sort of already in it, but you realize that there's a scent of some kind of gas coming out of the crack. You notice it quick enough that you don't you're able to sort of set up a little bit of a mask over your mouth so you're not impacted by the fumes by the time you get there. But you surmise that this contraption is probably looking to try to harvest the fumes coming out of this crack. Another thing that you notice is a figure off in the distance at another one of the contraptions.
With Longstrider, if there's any chance I can get to them and still maintain visual on the caravan, I'll burn some spells to get.
Yeah, it's taken you a little bit to really look this over, but with the what was it, 24, 22?
24.
Yeah, with the 24, you're able to kind of get a pretty good idea pretty quickly, enough to ease your curiosity and get an idea that whatever's coming out of this, this fume that seems to be coming out of this ground, looks to be useful. Your guess is that it's probably some kind of natural gas, probably flammable, probably some kind of power source.
I'll take one of an empty flask that I have, and basically just hold it upside down over the crevice for 30 seconds.
Sure.
And then throw a cork in it, just try to capture some of it.
Yeah. Give me another engineering check. 14. Okay. Yeah, you do as best you can. It's colorless, so it's hard to tell how much is in there, but
some amount of gas.
yeah.
Let go of the caster, just floats away. It's super healing.
But yeah, you'd be able to get over to the figure.
Hey, I'm sorry, I'm just heading out of town. My name's Jordan. This is...
He looks surprised. He has these big goggles on. He's this older, sort of middle-aged dwarf with red hair and a bright red beard, and is just covered in different stains of color. Looks like different minerals or materials, and it's just looks all kind of a mess about him as he looks up, startled a little bit. Yeah, yes. What? Hello?
Hey, yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm very impressed by the stuff you guys have set up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What are you guys doing with the gas?
What the gas? Well, you can never. I'd rather live off the power here that we have at Dreamlocker rather than the spinneret goes through here and they give you power. Sure, it's free, and then the search art. You just gotta listen to everything the search art says.
I see. No, I
Pro Dreamlock and independence.
There you go.
New mission. We're starting this war for freedom.
So hang on. So the spinnerets provide the power. Nobody pays for that.
No, it's free. They definitely can't hear everything you say.
Right.
Why you using their power? Are you one of them?
I am. No. I actually was just harvesting some of this power a second ago.
Oh, that's.
I also believe in the power.
Did you set something up?
No, just like
How'd you make it?
Well, it was just coming out of the ground.
He looks at Casper. What is that?
This is my death machine.
If I recall, Casper is sort of covered in like a little sheet, like a mini ghost.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. He's not gonna kill anybody, but you're good.
You're good.
So the search art, they're threatened to take away the power if you don't do what they say. Spinnerets bring it. How do you use this though? Is everything just
I'm still kind of working on that piece. I can't, it's hard to fully outdo what a whole organization has spent so many years doing, right. But we're on our way. And he pulls out a contraption, and he sort of click, and he sets it on the ground. And he's like, all right, now come over here real quick.
Okay.
And you like step away, and it just like throws out like a spurt of fire out in a direction for like 3 seconds and stops. And runs over to it. It does that. And I have some other stuff that I don't keep on me all the time, but you never know what you're gonna run into out here.
In order to support the movement of rebelling against the spinnerets.
Well, I'm not rebelling against anyone.
I'm sorry. Of adding to the free market.
That's
do you
fine.
have anything you'd want me to take with me to help like spread the word of what's going on here?
You can take. You said you got some gas, right?
I got a little bit. Yeah.
I mean, I need my stuff.
Yeah, no, totally. I get that. I also add word of advice. Does it smell like natural gas?
Yeah.
Isn't natural
Odorless?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is natural gas odorless?
It smells like what you associate natural gas to smell like.
Methane.
Weirdly enough. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Word of advice. We actually use this to power a lot of stuff. Should not affect the climate here. I think you guys are gonna be fine. But
who's we?
Oh,
How would it affect? Wait, could we affect the climate?
Individually, probably not.
Could we
but,
control
like,
the climate with
collectively,
this?
Control is a little strong, but influence, absolutely.
Good enough.
Like, we'll.
take God.
It sounds like a great
We need more of it. We need more of it.
yeah.
Control.
What does it do?
Control it.
What does it do? It's usually kind of cold here.
So if you.
just put an open flame over this crack in the ground and see what happens.
give it some time.
What happens? Should we lock it?
You're gonna want to take this gas and you're gonna cool it down as much as you can until it turns into a liquid, and then that will be able to be used much more effectively. Yep. Like really, really cold. I actually don't. I just know that liquid natural gas is a thing. Like that should be good and better to use than just the gas.
And again, we're gonna say in-game mechanical artificer Jordan
Yeah, I know how to do that.
might know how to process natural gas.
Yeah. I can at least make like a gasket with an O-ring that like would have a controlled stream of natural gas.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll give him some like quick back like napkin math in exchange for whatever this flamethrower is, or whatever he wants to give me.
He
Wants to give me.
Yeah.
like after you say that and offer to take the flamethrower off his hands, I can't quite part
That's fair.
with if you want, I could like maybe help you. I see you have a lot of stuff. Maybe I could like, if you come back, we can spend a little bit of time. Maybe just a couple hours. I can help you outfit some of your stuff.
You know, I'd like to say I'm sure I'll be coming back, but I don't know if I am. I unfortunately got to keep going. But if you could give me instructions
Where are you
on
off
how
to?
to
Bantour.
Bantour, yeah.
Careful of the search yard.
Always. You know what?
They have eyes and ears everywhere.
There's this organization I knew of at one time that prized the ability to wield and control fire. The holders of the torch.
Holders of.
I think that could be a great name for your
of a
company.
torch.
4.5-year-old reference, approximately.
But
watch it.
no less great.
No less.
Just watch all of the Abyss. It's only like a couple hours.
And technically,
Just watch the first 20
knowledge that
sessions.
I
This-
would have in game.
16 in a row will be
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
It's
That's
relevant.
again, best part of George in the world is
I
all
know,
your
yeah.
all your meta knowledge is actual knowledge.
Um,
Holders of the, well, I've been working on replacing the on setting us up with a whole system to have street
gas
lights.
lights. Yes.
Yeah,
Nothing bad has ever happened with
Yeah,
those.
no, that's good to know. Good.
Yep. Oh, also, you can make. There's actually, if you fill a balloon with this, you can fly in the balloon.
How would I?
Like a controlled. So you take a burner and you do controlled releases and it heats up the inside balloon.
Calm down, Sokka.
Like we could, man. Me and this guy, we're gonna destroy the tavern. We're taking it over. Holders of the torch coming for it.
This fleet of war balloons incoming.
Until the Terrible Empire attacked.
I'll tell you what. If we can produce and control a flame of natural gas, like war balloon is the shortest path to like something that could happen here.
Oh yeah, it's
Pretty
like
easy.
Yeah, like if we can get the
like there's a lot of
Controlled
like
flame
modern day
is
mechanics
the-
that'd be tough, but like war balloon, not too bad.
Not hard. Like,
Yeah.
especially if you got a guy who knows how to like make engines.
if he can give me any way to be able to control the I want to use the gas to power like burning hands from my arm that doesn't shoot lightning. I want to build that contraption.
Does natural gas is not yet, does it?
Is it
Not
not
air.
flammable?
Okay, listen.
Oh no,
I'm seeing her face. I'm like something about this is very much.
this is like
Physics with Erica.
this would be like a non-computer scientist like coming in here and like making up how to hack in front of us. Like
If I have two keyboards plugged in, I can.
Technically, yes, you can get liquid methane, which is the primary component of natural gas. Maybe it's something else in this fictional world, but to get liquid methane, you have to get to like
cool.
negative 300 degrees Fahrenheit.
If
Yeah,
we rewind the
easy.
tape, I did say very cold.
He did say
he did say very cool.
Just leave it outside on a cold summer night. It's enough.
Very cold.
I said-
Raining liquid
I mean, we are going to the Kira Fjord.
Right, and who knows
There's
what's
ice there.
the balloon?
Clearly, ice is
True.
negative
Freezing
270.
Negative
temperature.
42 degree Fahrenheit.
I've never seen a
Cold
thermometer
as
before in my
ice.
life, so
There-
I
there are-
can't
maybe
imagine
even-
anything
maybe
colder
even-
than ice.
Ice actually only freezes that cold here. So, if there's
So-
ice,
there
don't
might
even
be
think ice is
there
that
might be
cold.
some wild locations in the world,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, there could be,
If
and
you-
they could be up. There's other
and
gases.
if you step out, you just instantly get frostbite.
You will notice that the map y'all have that goes up to the Ion Gate and no further. That road sort of goes up to the Ion Gate and then there's nothing in the Ion Well. Well, maybe there's a reason for it.
Interesting. Interesting. It's that one. The Aang Gate.
Oh yeah, Aang.
Aang.
gang.
Well, whatever this
Fire.
gas is, that has
Mikasa
flammable
is
properties.
Sukasa.
He can provide any
Mikasa.
information on how he's been able to like
Spitcase.
get it to spurt out of that other thing. I'm gonna like study and try to replicate that.
Sure. Yeah. What do you?
Like you said, he had
You
something.
you
that
can
was, like,
you can take some notes and we can talk about
Yeah.
it. Talk about it afterwards. But yeah, you can take some notes to like what his mechanism looks
Yeah.
like and maybe get a few tidbits off of him.
Bantour to Spitcase. In a war balloon.
war balloon. Bro, we are getting everywhere in this balloon. Oh my god.
Who needs a ship? When you can just sail over the mountain.
That would be a
Sail.
thrilling D&D.
So you do see he does have some like mechanisms to store whatever is coming out. Like it looks like he does have a method for storing it in some capacity.
I'll get
airships
I'll
exist
get
in this
the
world?
the fastest rundown that I can, and
Yeah.
just like enough to chew on, and then I will. If we come back through here, I'll ask him more about it.
Wilbur appreciates your gesture and is going to tell his brother Orville all about this.
Yep, we got it. Holders of the torch.
Let him know. Jordan
Airlines.
Wright,
Yep.
Founder.
Co-founder.
No, you're founder.
Founder, I barely
Deputy
even know.
founder.
There we go.
So you're telling me someone with the last name Wright is going to bring flight to the world?
Yep.
Okay, making
Isn't
sure.
it excellent?
We're gonna do it.
Isn't
Right,
it
and the
excellent?
brothers.
That's the new-
Orville and Wilbur.
Yeah. That's the new goal with this. I can't believe I didn't think about that as soon as we started. That was so doable and correct. I had 6 months of free time. Oh my gosh.
Why was I looking
I want to
for
believe
Tori?
that is also exactly what Jordan is thinking in game.
I wasted so
gosh.
much
I
time.
had 6
I
months.
could
Why was I
literally
concerned about my
rule
life
the
that whole
world.
time?
I could fly and see what the hell the Baleen Wall is all about.
Right.
You know how much faster I could look for Tori if I was flying
I was in
everywhere?
the air. Oh my gosh. We'll get back to this.
It's a good
This
thing
is-
that there has been nothing more dangerous in the air than our normal birds here.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Look, it'll have guns.
Dragon.
Gun.
Yeah, just shoot it once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zeke's.
I will help defend it until I can't, which is 2 hand axes later.
I'll tell you-
Once those have gone out, I'm out. That's
Just,
all.
Yeah,
just
one of
cases
those,
of
like-
hand axes. Bah, 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 bah.
Listen, I tell you, if they get close to the balloon, I'm your man.
Oh, it's a boarding party. It's just like a seagull that lands on the basket.
There's just feathers everywhere and a red hand. Got it.
Oh my gosh. Alright, we're locked here. Shit
All right.
is happening.
All right. So, you, as you finish up your conversation after taking these notes and everything, you turn, and the merchant caravan is a small line on the horizon at this point.
Okay, I'm running. Long
You
strider.
are booking it to get back to them.
Long strider.
But Jordan Wright in real life has been practicing distance running. Jordan Wright in Mihraen, sure, has also been practicing.
We're going.
Yeah, he's fighting for his life.
You're winded by the time you get back
use
there.
good elliptical form.
Yeah.
I actually hit some caltrops on the road.
Just one.
We had a sapper with us, and he started digging some pits.
Oh my god.
And then planting explosives at the
You take
bottom of it
1d4
because he didn't
damage.
understand the
You
assignment.
better concentration check, lose long stride.
Trip
ball.
I'll do it. That fight we were able to breeze through earlier. We're running.
Casper, you tripped and fell, Casper. so you
Jordan,
have
help! I
opportunity
can't.
to
I can't.
separate.
Spine! My master's had a spine this whole time.
On the way, roll me a survival check.
You die.
Natural 0. You fail your survival check.
He's barely gonna survive with this one.
5.
5. You encounter a very angry ferret along the way that
Let's
attacks
go.
you.
Can I have it?
Yeah, give me a single attack roll.
Oh no. I would like to have it.
Does a 12 hit you?
No.
It bites you. It doesn't actually damage you, but it does bite you.
Can I handle it? Animally?
Go for it.
Bring it to me.
3.
I love the confidence of it.
Does a 10 hit you?
No.
It tries to bite your finger,
Look.
but
I'm
you
gonna-
pull back in time.
One more time. This thing's either gonna get squeezed as a friend or in death.
Yeah, its DC has gone up since your
Yeah.
first attempt, but
I rolled a 10. Casper kills it. Casper hungers.
Wow.
It-
Jordan
natural
warned-
20s you, and in fact does 1 piercing damage to you before Casper and just sticks it to
Jordan
the
wasn't
ground.
even willing to do the job himself. He made
Casper
Casper
hungers
do
for
it so
blood.
that he could be like, well, it wasn't me. It just, you know, the heart wants what it wants. and
I
it
wouldn't
wants
hurt an
spines.
innocent woodland creature.
Like it was not innocent.
Yeah, that's
Wasn't even on the map.
Wasn't even on the map.
true. He killed it anyway.
But after that, you make your way back.
He took damage. He has to make a concentration check. And he failed.
Oh yeah, no, I do. Yeah. I cast it again. I am overclocking the batteries in these
So
boots.
sometimes
How
you
far
really
away can
hope
you
the
shoot?
stupid bits actually cause inconvenience, you
Yeah.
know?
My gosh. Yeah. No, I'm
Just shoot Jordan once for fun.
Gut shot.
Just shoot him.
We're gonna get in a fight later, and we're gonna need that extra spell.
I'm just kidding.
No, we fast
Gut
travel.
shot.
All right.
Ruined by a
I
badger.
will throw
or
a hand axe long
ferret.
distance at
I
him.
feel like you guys could have stopped at some point when you saw me running.
Hey, is that Jordan coming? Yep. Well, better keep moving.
All right, double time, everyone. Let's
Should we
go.
slow
Let's
down?
go.
No,
Let's go.
I think he's gaining on us. Yeah.
What's that coming up on the horizon? I don't know. Dread, take the shot.
Something's coming right at us, boss. Take
Fired
it
it.
down.
Fired a blue firework halfway through.
Well, you get like within 120 miles per hour.
Something dangerous is coming for us. Dread, take it down.
It fired a blue firework. It must be bad. Kill it with guns.
It's announcing its presence.
Call the
Green
shot.
firework. It's announced it's trying to head us off on our way to
Bantour.
Bantour. Red, it knows of our hideout. It must die.
This thing knows too much.
It's a ghost. Oh gosh.
Okay. All right. So,
So did we die on the road?
you guys
No, we made it.
head up. As you start getting closer to Bantour, you see on the horizon, you see some buildings, the tops of buildings peeking out over a wall. It's really far in the distance at this point. And as you do, you start encountering something that's been pretty uncommon up to this point, but you see some farms out around here. Farms with nice sort of like stone walls with spikes on them. Looks like they have some defenses of their own, but like, you know, honest to goodness, like just small little couple of buildings on each one. Looks like each one might be a small like set of families or something, like groups of people working these farms, but some agriculture out around the city as you approach. As the caravan continues on, Bantour gets closer and closer, and you start realizing that this city is an order of magnitude larger than anything you've seen before, and closer, you are a little, especially for those of you, Jordan especially would be a little surprised at how it's set up. So Bantour, when you get close enough to kind of make everything out, you see it's on. You can make your joke. I'm gonna open it. There's a massive gray stone slab underneath the whole of the city that lifts it 60 feet into the air. There are large gray stone ramp causeways that go up. It's not flying. It's a plateau.
Oh. See,
What do you mean you see?
That
I
makes a
thought-
lot more sense.
yeah. You said
That
grass.
was
I was
very
also
clear.
very-
My assumption.
I heard it both.
Very
I heard
clear.
it both ways.
I thought the gray stone was like the electricity stone. It was just like floating.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, it is that stone, but it's a huge slab. You
It's like,
say.
well, yes, like a flat.
My hit went to the flag
Correct, like
version.
a
Yeah.
plateau.
So it's a 60-foot tall
flying
plateau.
hover disc.
Yeah.
Of course.
It is. The sides of it are very smooth. It
The
doesn't
only
look
way
like
is
a
rope
natural
ladders.
feature at all. It looks like it was. It looks like it was made. But the city is a large city, and so it's not totally clear what would have made this singular piece of greystone. And as these ramps go up, you notice again, none of these ramps are a lot of the houses are made out of chunks of stone, sort of masoned together. The ramps, like the roads, are singular pieces without breaks, without creases, to show signs of construction. It's a natural thing that goes up into the city. There are a few houses that sort of sprawl out around the city with their own pieces of defense out around, that you don't really see outside of Juilaka or Corette, but here you see a little bit of that suburban sprawl out around the city as you approach it. But we will end it there and pick up next week in a couple weeks as you guys
When Zeke gives us a tour of Bantour,
get to the Bantour city gates.
right?
Love it.
Bantour tour.
Bantour tour.
Shows you to all of his friends.
Yeah.
Band
Was his
Singular.
new friends to his old
Caleb
friends.
was just spitting bars.
Yeah.
Singular pieces without cracks, without creases.
I saw you saying something and I had no idea what it was. And I was just like, that's fine. Oh man. Let's put that shit to auto-tune.
And just before I forget, my vote for inspiration is Zeke next session, just because I love Tora Hill so much.
You love what so much?
Tora Hill, my
This
fanboy.
fanboy.
I was
Oh.
so happy to be able to do that.
Great.
Zeke the freak. Oh my god. It's like, I don't know if enough people are, going in and out of Bantour. A bunch of working
There's
class
one
guys.
guy.
Man,
Makes
there's
sense.
bound to be one of them.
It makes sense.
All right. So next week we have to figure out.
What's happening?
Yeah, I forget. Are we doing your thing next week? Or his?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Totally
no
next
stream
week.
next week. But we will see you all probably in 2 weeks.
Oh, shout.
Bye. All right.
Bye.
See y'all.
Adios,
Goodbye.
please.